That's very strange. Did I?
Are we on? Can you see us, guys?
I don't know. We look like we think we're on.
We're trying some new tech this week, so
Let's see if we're actually on. We may have failed spectacularly to start this off.
Hey, hi. People saying hello. So
hang on. Hey, so hi. So everybody, yes, you can see us. It's a little bit confusing because we're actually on Facebook and on YouTube at the same time, and we're watching Blackpool, and we've got the TV on, so we can see now. Yes, it's perfect. Okay, right, we're perfect. So we don't know what happened there. Somebody said we came on for 12 seconds and then disappeared. So I don't know. I think it kind of went on automatically, and then I kind of made it go on myself, and I think it killed the thing that was already there. And so I don't know. But anyway, we're here. Jane is here. Unfortunately, Afro Man can see us. Hello, Afro Man.
Unfortunately, we can't see you.
Well, actually, yeah, that's good. We can't see you.
So you all melting today. It's very, very hot here today. I've been sitting in the garden this morning, which has been very pleasant. But now I've had to come indoors, and it's very hot. But we've had the windows open, so a bit exciting that we've got a bit of football to watch this afternoon, which is I'm sort of in two minds about, really, because normally if I want to go to a match, I'll go to it, but don't have that option today, do we?
No, we don't. We don't.
And there seems to be different levels of different clubs being allowed to do different things, because I was reading this morning, AFC Blackpool, they can do a tweet at half time telling you the score. They can do a tweet at full time, but they can't do live match updates. Oh God.
Put that on screen from the Afro Man. It's Afro Man sat there naked,
and yet Blackpool FC are live streaming on YouTube. So how can they do that? And AFC Blackpool can't even tweet updates from their match. It's just it's just getting me quite frustrated, actually, because I don't get that. They're saying it's FA guidance, but the way non-league clubs are getting treated at the moment, I'm getting quite cross, actually.
Score prediction: 3-0 to the Pool. Zoe Lander, hello. You're a Blackpool FC fan. Brilliant. Oh, what's this? Swindon are chasing our new.
Oh yeah, we've got a trialist in goal.
Swindon are chasing our new keeper, trialist. How dare they? Blimey, they really want to get one over us, don't they?
Who's it going to be though? See if we recognise him. Cool.
6-0 the Pool, says Joseph Smith. We'll put that on for a while. We'll take that, Joseph.
Yeah, we will take that.
6-0. That's fantastic. We can have a little bit of sound on if you want to.
Oh, it's on the adverts.
We're just on adverts at the moment. Are you all watching the match today? Are we all excited? How can I watch the match on YouTube? Won't let me. Just tried.
So the Blackpool
you go onto YouTube and you go on the Blackpool FC official website, and it's there.
You just stay here with us.
Here we are. Tangerine Dan is saying it's going to be, 4-0? Yates will score off the bench.
Yeah, we've got to have a strong bench, haven't we?
We're all up for it today, aren't we?
It's our strongest first team, but it'd be interesting to see some of these players because we haven't seen them before. Have you seen the team? You seen the team, guys? Shall we?
You can be barred for that. Liam White said, "Come on, Southport."
Yeah,
BFC isn't working. It's working for us, okay, isn't it?
Yeah,
we've got it working.
It could be Sharkich's brother.
Oh,
yeah, the goalkeeper. That's an interesting one.
Maybe.
So yeah, the team news: we've got trialist in goal, Teddy Howe, Marvin Ekpiteta, husband, Callum McDonald, Hamilton. Did we know who Hamilton was, or did we not?
Lewis said.
No. Do we know anybody? Do we know who Hamilton is?
Liam White's
Matty Virtue, Antwi. Do we know who he is? Grant Ward, Gary Medine, Goal Machine, and Joe Nuttall. What have they got? Is Antwi one of the academy guys that's just come in?
We don't know who the trialist goalkeeper is yet, do we? We've no idea. Nothing's been said. We've just got adverts going on here. Douglas Johnston is here. Hi guys, Pool. Whoops, where was that? Let's go back a bit. It's gone off my thing.
Oh, the subs bench: Turton, Thorneley, Nottingham.
Hi guys,
Shaw,
Pool fan living in
Garrity, Feeney, Anderson, Kai, Yates, and Yusuf. Ooh, Kai. It's been a while since we've seen him, isn't it? Oh gosh, this is exciting.
Right, we got Douglas Johnson, a Pool fan living in Benidorm. He used to live in Blackpool for 20 years before that.
How do we skip ads on the screen?
With the buttons. No, not with that button.
Which buttons?
The normal TV buttons. Yeah, there we are. We've got two. Yeah, we've got a player on now in the dressing room. Let's just go down. Right, what's that comment there? How do I get rid of that?
5-0 Carcar scores more off the bench. Yeah, that'd be great, wouldn't it?
Toon Army TV, Sharky's here this afternoon. I hope you're all keeping
hello.
well.
You're well today, and you recovered from the live stream on Monday.
Come on, you Pools, says Peter Donnelly. 6-0 Blackpool, Tyler Dodd saying.
Yeah, I'd sell for that.
Yeah, that will do for me. Awful youth player. What's this awful youth player? These comments are coming so fast I can't keep up.
Are we on the right thing here?
Yeah.
Because this just seems to be interviews and not a match. Or is it not live? Is it not live streaming?
When does it kick off?
Well, it's 3:01 now, isn't it?
I honestly have no idea. I have no idea. I'm as clueless as you are, I'm afraid to say. Jane is. We're having trouble with it. Can anybody see the match yet, or are you all seeing an interview with a player? Blackpool FC live stream. That's what we're on. So it doesn't look like they've either kicked off or they're running a.
I guess it can it not be.
Now
live?
we've lost everything.
Lost everything.
Lately, now we've got a blank screen. This is really good. This is a watch along. You'll have to tell us what's going on because we've lost it. Nick Muller is here.
No views streamed 1 minute ago. No, I don't know what's going on there.
It's looking like something's happened.
Maybe they're having tech issues as well.
Are they having tech issues at Blackpool? Can anybody see the game? Let us know. Post in the comments below if you can.
Do you think the salary cap is good for Blackpool? Says William Burton. Yes, I do think I think it's great for Blackpool. Oh, we've got something back up now.
Could be good for the show. Matthew.
We do think it's good for Blackpool because Blackpool were actually, one of the real top competing sides until the salary cap was abolished back in was it the 70s? So yeah. I think when sort of clubs started throwing money at players, then we started struggling a little bit, didn't we?
Yeah. Now, Matthew BFC is saying, can he record naked on Monday? Well, listen, could be a new dimension to the show. It's already started. New dimensions. I think they're using what's that? I think they're using a potato to stream.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not going.
Somebody's watching the game. How are you getting the game, Mazzini? How are you getting it? That's really incredible. We need to know. Owen was the winner of the Fleetwood Scarecrow Festival. Okay.
Oh, Kate and Ian Outram here. Hi. Hi, guys. Nice to see you.
Okay.
Hope you're well. You out enjoying the sunshine somewhere? Live game is on, camera a mile away, no commentary. Right, well, where is it? Where are you watching?
Why are we not getting this? Why are we not getting it on our screen? What's going on? We need to. We're not getting anything. Let's just go to YouTube on my phone. Search Blackpool FC. See if we can just see it. Oh, there we are. Yes.
Oh yeah, Southport v Blackpool. There we are.
Right. Yeah, camera a mile away. Yeah, that's it.
Oh gosh, yes. That's.
But there's no sound.
That's quality, isn't it?
All
well,
right.
it's fine.
Awful quality. Well, it's something, isn't it?
It's something.
It's football.
Yeah. The weather looks lovely. I'm sure the pubs would have been fantastic.
That pitch looks quite nice, doesn't it, Southport? It's tiny little ground, though, isn't it?
Yeah, let's see how we are doing for sound, if there's anything at all. Oh, it's just like, it reminds me of those old...
There's no commentary, is there? I think that's what we're saying. We've actually got some sort of sound.
Like the old VHS videos where they look like Ready Brek. They were in the Ready Brek advert. It's kind of a bit like that, isn't it? The quality's not...
Camera...
Maybe it's better on a smaller screen.
Yeah, it's not the way forward, this, is it?
Is it being filmed on someone's phone? That's really shaky, isn't it?
They said just to refresh it. No, we've got the game on now, folks. So it's all happening. Jane will be keeping an eye on the match while obviously we chat away with you. Peter Gillett's watching. Dennis Hutch is confirming it's on. We've got it. It's official. BFC watching from Bedfordshire. Catherine Stanley. Napper's mum is here. We're all watching the match.
In Bedfordshire? Why are you in Bedfordshire? Why is he in Bedfordshire? I'm confused.
Catherine Stanley is.
Are you on holiday, you guys?
That's why you said on the potato. Scotty Martin, nice ground. It's Nokia 42 potato 10, says Scotty Martin. Guys, we're no longer playing hoofball. Apparently, we're keeping it on the deck.
Well, at least we're able to watch it, which is kind of.
Sizer, hello guys from New Zealand. We'll put him up there. It's being filmed on an Android.
Yeah.
So it's just being filmed on a blimey.
This is like, you know.
Well, we can see. Take it into the corner.
I guess you haven't got heads
These
getting in the
graphics are
way.
FIFA 9 standard. Says Andy. Positive, babe.
We could have provided better footage than this, couldn't we? And we could have commented on it while we were
Yeah, the
filming
camera
it.
quality is awful. Yeah, it's just, I tell you what, they haven't got a clue, have they? They want Lee Charles TV there. We'd have done this miles better. We're just better quality than them in every way. Follow the trawler has appeared.
Hello.
Hey guys, hope all is good with you.
I have a really random question for you, far away.
Ben's watching from the opticians in Cleveland. Cos Vlogs is at the opticians.
Oh,
He says hi. FIFA 96 camera.
To being held by a dog.
Need to
Yeah, maybe there's a non-league
Defo.
dog film in it. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh god.
Defo being it, yeah. Not Nokia potato, yeah. FIFA
Oh,
97.
bless them. At least they're making an effort, aren't they? They'll get better by the end
It's
of
a
the
bit
season.
wobbly. Somebody just holding the camera in the hand.
Maybe it's a bit windy. Yeah, it looks like it.
Blimey.
Oh, we lost sound now. Oh, no.
Blimey. This is
Well, it's a start, isn't it?
Yeah, well, at least we're watching some football, even if
Yeah,
it's
I'm getting
not.
a bit seasick watching this.
It is a
actually.
bit wobbly, isn't it? You would have thought
Yeah.
they could have had it on maybe just a little tripod, would have made it a little bit easier,
Well,
wouldn't it?
again, they don't have
You
the
can bet
tickets
one.
that we've got.
You can
do they?
get an Amazon Basics one for 15 quid.
Mm.
Complaints aside, up the mighty pool. Well, at least we're watching a bit of football.
Yeah.
It's just a shame because we'd have
maybe
been
they
going
only
to this.
find out they were playing last night as well as we did, so they haven't had time to.
Tom Crawford, here we are. Let's have a look at this. Let's put this up here on the. This is a quite. Tommy Crawford watching from my bed in Adelaide, South Australia. My missus telling me to turn it off. She's trying to sleep. Can you tell her to shut up, please? Mrs. Crawford, shut up and let Tommy watch his football.
Come on, it's been what
It's-
151 days.
All
Let him
these
watch,
days,
come
all these
on.
days in lockdown. Flipping heck,
Yeah,
Mrs. Crawford.
Give him a break.
Yeah, give him a break.
I think I have been to Southport before, but
Poor
these
guy.
grounds don't ring any bells with me. I'm terrible at recognising grounds.
Everybody wants to know who the bloody Scotty Martin just wants to know who the bloody keeper is, but we're not
Well, we
going to
can't
find.
really see, can we? So they're not really giving a lot away with these trialists because you can't even read the numbers. But let me try.
Stephen Roberts has gone in there. Shut up, Sheila.
Shut up, Sheila.
Shut up, Sheila. So
Let me see. Let me try and watch this on a smaller screen and see if the quality's any better because we're watching on a big screen and it's not the best quality.
what do you mean? It might look better on the phone.
Yeah,
I've got
maybe.
I've got it on the phone here actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to see it there?
It's a bit small. Can you tilt it that way?
Okay. Yeah.
Uh,
How can I turn comments off? I think that's what are you watching it on YouTube? You can just turn it off on your own thing. Turn comments off. I think. If you watch it on your phone, if you turn it, obviously the phone in portrait mode, it takes the comments off anyway. When you're a low league team, this is what you get. Are we talking about Southport there?
actually, who is this being filmed by? Is it being filmed by Blackpool or by Southport? I believe there's a link you can donate something to Southport.
We can't really commentate because we can't really.
We have no idea.
There's
The
some
quality's
player
pretty
with
poor.
the ball in the centre circle trying to make some sort of. Honestly, you can't
You
make
can't
out.
even see the ball. Actually, it's not.
I mean, we've got it
really
on
the
a
best
on a
quality.
cinema screen, so we've got like 120-inch screen here, but it's really.
It looks very scenic where they are anyway.
Oh, click on X where it says live chat, says David Skull. So if you want to get rid of the live chat, you just click on the X where it says live chat.
Nappa's mum is asking, have you put a good team out or letting everyone have a run around? It looks very much like letting everyone have a run around.
Oh yeah, you just take the live chat off. Yeah, but at the top of the thing where it's chat, if you turn your phone, in portrait mode, it says live chat. There's a little extra, turn it off, and then you get rid of the chat. If you don't want it to come over the screen, we're trying to watch the football. Actually, we can see it a little bit better on the phone. So a little bit better.
Yeah.
There we are, out to the left. Who's that player? Come
hang on,
It's taking the ball in. Oh, nice ball into the box too.
Hang on a minute. Hang on. This is different to that.
Oh. Are they? Which is behind then?
I don't know what's going on here. Well, this is a new experience, isn't it?
People, I see people saying the keeper is someone's brother, but well, if it is, it's going to be Sharkic brother. Yeah, who signed for Wolves, but it's rumored he may be coming here for on a loan. Somebody saying it was never a goal kick.
No, I'm not. I can't say I'm. This is great, to be honest. I mean, we haven't watched any football, have we, on telly since?
Have we put a good team out, or are we letting everyone have a run around? I've
already answered that.
Okay.
Yeah, the last match that we watched was the Tranmere game at home. We haven't actually watched any football on telly or anything since then. So this is the first.
This is the first football we've seen.
We've seen for
at the moment. I mean, it looks better on there. It does look better on the phone, but I don't know if the phone is ahead or behind.
I can't. I'm not one for watching matches on telly at all. I just can't be doing with it, unless it's like England in the World Cup.
Nick Muller is still
pre-season friendly. Is just a bit. You go for the day out and to see all your friends again, and it's never really about the quality of the football or anything, is it? Maybe you get excited by a trialist or something, but
we went to Barrow, didn't we, last year, which was really great.
Yeah, it was a lovely day out. Yeah.
Really good.
Again. Went to Longridge last year as well. Drove there.
Sharkic, what a name! Yeah, it's a bit like Sharky, isn't it? Sharky.
Yeah.
Sharkic, yeah, beautiful. Sharkic's the son of a Montenegrin ambassador.
Oh.
We think it's Sharkic. We think it's
got a little hat on the S, hasn't it? Which I think means shh.
Yeah. What's the little hat called?
I don't know what the little hat's called. I know what an umlaut's called, and I know what an acute's called.
Yes, Barrow are now in the Football League. Yeah, we must have brought them luck last year going to Barrow. Yeah. Me and Jane being there.
Is the quality a little bit better now?
Yeah, it is a little bit better. But I can't make out why one's ahead of the other. Which is behind?
I don't know.
I
can't settle into this at all.
I've got a left full back. We're playing down the left, so yeah. Are Blackpool playing a strong lineup?
No.
Not really, no. There's quite a few of the new players are on the bench, so maybe they're trialling a few players out. We're only playing Southport, which is non-league side.
I think he just wants to have a look at the lads, maybe that he's...
So we were talking about Delfonso earlier going to Bolton. Are you happy about that? He's gone on a free, I do believe, to Bolton, which... I just thought was giving him away, to be honest. I thought Delfonso was worth a lot more than a free, and I don't like giving Bolton anything, to be honest. I wouldn't give him a blooming sponge to wash within the showers. I wouldn't give him anything. I would never give Bolton any player, and certainly not Delfonso.
I disagree, really. I think if he was a high earner, he wasn't really, he's been here how many times for how many years now, and he's not really, I mean, you look at how we performed last season, we were terrible.
But a free?
I don't care. It doesn't matter. I mean, I was angry last year that the interim board signed all these players that we'd had the season before that were terrible. And that Gillingham game at the back end of the season, it was just awful. And then to give all these players contracts, I'm like, what are you doing? And then signing up Nuttall and Hardy, and like before we'd even got a manager in, like what are you doing? Why are you signing all these players on long contracts? And obviously, so it wasn't fair on Larry really, because he was lumbered with all these players who weren't good enough. And then, look at how we performed last season, not good enough, whether that was down to Larry or down to the players. I suspect a bit of both. So, right. So really, do you think Delfonso and Spearing with a future were going to take us up and could play at a higher level?
No.
I don't think so.
I just want to give him to Bolton. I won't give anything to Bolton.
Well, I think it's a case of, look, just have a clear out. Get rid of them all and bring in some new players.
Uncle Ronnie is here at Bispam. He's watching. He said it's a very clear picture, but too far away on the screen. Yeah, it is a little bit too far away.
Decent Sony camera
Peter Donnelly seems to think that Bolton bought him for a fee. So maybe I'm wrong in saying he was free, and Bolton did actually pay for him. As long as I wouldn't even let him have him anyway.
No, I don't.
Not free. He'd run his course.
Honestly, last season,
You
I
seem
was,
to be
I was
agreeing
so
with Jane.
happy. I was so happy when the season finished. I know it was horrible circumstances, but that I didn't have to go and watch them anymore because it was that bad. So draw a line under that, get rid of them all, and start again.
Yeah,
that's
just.
It was really.
I just don't like the fact he's gone to Bolton. I don't like the fact we're giving it Bolton or anything.
Well, they've got Matt Gilks there as his goalkeeper coach.
Yeah, another one. They're all going to Evo. I mean, they're all Bolton and Baps. It's just, God, I hate Bolton. Have Blackpool got any pre-season games at Bloomfield Road? We don't know.
We don't know. We found out about this one last night.
They're just not saying anything. It's all kind of last minute.
We haven't really heard a lot out of the club. We were saying this earlier. We haven't heard a lot out of the club all summer, and then all of a sudden now they want us to buy season tickets. They're giving us loads of Ben Mansford's coming out and telling us all sorts now because he wants our money, but we haven't really heard anything all summer, which is let alone who we're playing or we've heard about the signings obviously, but. Stephen
Roberts is saying, "Don't hold back, Jane."
No. To be honest, I'm in quite an angry mood actually about this AFC Blackpool situation this morning. That the fact that they can't even live tweet during the game when it beggars belief that the fact that they've been suffering all the way through this all summer, these non-league teams, and now they can't even have fans in the ground when they're playing matches, and they can't even connect with the fans by giving them live updates during the match. I mean,
it's very strange.
I'm really angry about this. The fact that non-league clubs aren't allowed to have fans in. I just don't get it at all. I don't get it because you can socially distance easily. I mean, look at this ground today.
You could have had at least 100 people in here. You couldn't. That much. There's tons of space for everybody.
But football fans aren't treated like human beings, are they? And we can't be trusted. So.
Scotty Martin saying he was given to Everett more than Bolton, but even so, I'm not even happy that Ian Everett's gone to Bolton. That's disappointing me because normally I would have really wanted him to do well. If he'd stayed with Barrow, I'd have been cheering him on, but not with Bolton.
Oh, someone at the door.
Oh, I'll leave it. Stephen Roberts, it's better on my big TV, which is strange. Yeah, that is strange. It looks quite good on my phone, I've got to admit. What's this one here? Yeah, there would 300 would have been okay. Definitely. Sylvia's saying that Ronnie says that Delfonso was like a headless chicken and won't be missed. Toon Army TV says, I'm with you, Jane, on fans being allowed to watch non-league matches. I like watching Gateshead. And blimey, these comments are going really fast. I'm struggling to keep up with it. Yeah, I'm with you, Jen. On fans being allowed to watch non-league matches, I like watching Gateshead and Blythe when the Toon aren't playing. Scotty, what are our expectations for this season? Well, what are your expectations? I actually think we'll go up this season. I am feeling it. I'm feeling it. I think we're going to be a force this season. Danny Clark says, if you say hi, Danny, I will support Blackpool. Hello, Danny. Hiya, Danny. Have you got the comments on slow mode? No, they're going very fast. I can't actually keep up with them. I don't even know how to put comments on slow mode, to be honest. It's all new to me, this app. So I'm not quite sure how you do that. The chat is very fast. Playoffs at worst for Peter Donnelly. I think they're worrying more about travelling fans who may bring virus to and from the place. Well, there is that, Nick, I suppose, but people are travelling to Blackpool in blooming by the bucket load. There's that many here, and they're not coming for football. Oh, you can put the comments on slow mode on YouTube. Yeah, I'm not actually watching this on YouTube because I've got it on Facebook as well. So I've got to be in the StreamYard app so I can see comments coming in from Facebook and from YouTube at the same time, so I
Oh,
can't
Little Matt
slow the
talks
comments
footy.
down. Little Matt talks footy now. Hi, Lee. Says Little Matt. Hi, Little Matt, says Lee. Stephen
Have
Roberts.
I missed anything? Have they scored?
No, Stephen Roberts says his new shirt turned up yesterday. Triple XL, fit sound. Thank God. Is that a tight triple XL? Because they were last year. They were ridiculous. They were very, very tight. Have you met Simon Sadler? Yep. Yeah, I've met Simon Sadler a couple of times, and he's a really nice guy. He's a very, very private guy. He keeps himself very, very private, but yeah, he's a lovely man. And he's died in the war. Tippy tappy football. James liking it. Yeah, Ryan Dunbar saying 8 players in Aberdeen have been tested positive for COVID. Yeah, we've already seen that.
The game's off. I think Nicola Sturgeon's livid about it, isn't she? Because they went out to a bar and they were in close proximity with each other. So I think 2 of them have got COVID, and there's another 6 self-isolating. So yeah, not a good situation. But they're saying it's a lot of the new cases are young people. So I guess it's in sort of pubby situations where perhaps they forget to. What's that?
That's our alarm gone off.
Do you need to sort that out? Because I don't know.
No, I don't know either. Yeah. What's going on?
Oh, sorry about that. I don't know. I didn't even know we had an alarm. So I've just sent Lee to sort out the intruders.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
Have you checked for burglars?
Wow. No, I don't know. It's just something crazy with the alarm since the man put all the electric off yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
COVID is a conspiracy. It's a fake disease, says Danny Clark. Why are Blackpool filming with someone's phone and we're a huge club? I must admit, you'd have thought they could have done a bit better than it. We'd have done a better job than this. If we invited Lee and Jane down, we'd have done a great job with this. Honestly, you'd have had it in good quality. We can put them to shame sometimes. We really can. Well, we do put them to shame quite often, really, to be fair. Not blowing our own trumpet or anything.
Honestly, this football's it's beautiful, isn't it? Just the little passes.
We're having a nightmare today. Yes, it's all good fun. We're getting deliveries.
Was that a goal? Was that a goal?
I can't tell because
it was.
Oh, it's a goal.
Yeah, it is a goal. I think they're not allowed to. Oh, they are. They're touching each other.
They can't. Bloomings. Yeah, who scored?
Well, surely they can look a bit happy about it.
That's incredible. Well, I think we've
It's
scored.
almost like they're in slow motion now.
We've missed it a bit because it sounds like a Star Wars blaster. Yes, it did sound like a Star Wars blaster, didn't it? Let's go. Yes, great finish. We kind of missed it. I could. Oh, maybe I can go back. Let's have a look. I'll go back on my phone. Can we see who scored it?
Honestly, they're settling into playing some really good football here now.
This is what we want to see. Let's just watch this on the replay.
Grant Ward. Wow.
Is this it? Or is this?
Yeah, he gets it from out here.
Poor coverage. Poor coverage. We're just watching the replay here. Oh, it's it from miles out.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Oh, right in the top corner. Great goal. Yeah. Blimey, that's a tremendous goal. Do we know who scored it, folks?
Grant Ward.
Oh, Grant Ward scored it. Okay. Yeah, Grant Wardy. Come on. 1-0 to the Pool. Exciting stuff.
Yeah. Just in a rocket of a goal from Pool. Yeah, it's right.
Yeah, it was right in the top. Bang it in. Put it in the top corner. Yeah. Great finish.
Oh, they've got masks on in the press box there. They're still all sat together, though, aren't they? Why are they all sat together?
So have we just got no sound at all now?
Well, I'll put it on mute.
Was it just annoying you?
Oh no, have we not? No, I don't think we've got any sound.
5 to go for Joseph Smith. He's predicted 6-0, did you, Joseph? 6-0, yeah.
No, there just isn't any sound.
No, there's no sound. Well, they probably turned it off because it was more irritating than it was anything else. Tangerine Aid. After watching Man City, Real Madrid and Juventus, Olympic Lyonnais over the past 2 nights, this isn't really doing anything for me. Pitch quality not helping. Great goal just now, though.
Yeah, no,
yes,
it's not great, is it?
No.
But at least we get to watch Blackpool again, and so the football's looking decent. It's, you know, I mean, they were starting to look decent, weren't they? The back end of last season, that Tranmere game, you could see like these little sort of triangular passes. And
Nappa's mum is saying, when you're at the game live, how do you two celebrate a goal? I just go mental generally. I just go crazy when I score a goal. I just grab hold of anybody that's nearby and start hugging them, and I hug you and hug the boys.
It kind of depends really on what circumstances the goal scored in. If it's an important goal, if you're already losing. We didn't seem to have that many to really celebrate last season. There was the late goals, wasn't there, at Donny and Aki? And then you do go a bit mental. I clap a lot.
Phil Burnell's in our house. Sorry about the alarm.
I hope you brought some ice cream or something. It's boiling.
The quality is it's frozen. Everything's frozen. Oh no, it's back on. The quality isn't that bad now. It could be worse. As Toonami TV.
It could be worse. Yeah.
Could be worse. At least we're seeing some football, Sharky.
Yeah.
There is actually some football on. It's just. Yeah, it's just quite a way away, isn't it? But
yeah.
I mean, you know, if it's filmed on somebody's phone, so it's kind of the best thing you can do.
I feel like I sort of take it or leave it, to be honest. It's just not. It's not.
Scotty Martin wants to know who the bloody keeper is. I don't think we're going to find out because they've just put him down as a trialist, so they're keeping tight-lipped about it, aren't they?
At least we've only got one trialist in, haven't we, as opposed to
11.
Yeah. At least we've got enough for a team for each half, haven't we, today?
We could be forced to watch Sunderland's problems. TV. Danny Clark thinks that Fleetwood's new kits are nicer than Blackpool's. What do you two think?
I haven't seen Fleetwood's new kit. I'm going to have a look.
It's all right, but I don't like any kit unless it's ours. It's like saying, you know, Preston might have a really good kit, but it won't matter how good it is. I'm only really interested in our kits. I quite like our kit, to be honest. I think it's pretty nice.
I do. I don't like patterns or anything, so I like ours.
Well, Scott Martin saying, will all the League One games be live on TV until fans are allowed back, the same as the Premier League and Championship have been?
Yeah.
Well, they're going to be on the iFollow, aren't they? They're not actually going to be on TV.
Well, it's TV of sorts.
Okay, Scotty Martin has asked someone at the club and he's confirmed it's not Sharkich's brother in net. So it's not.
Yeah, Fleetwood kit, meh. It's not Blackpools, is it?
It's all right.
It's all right, yeah. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
If you're a Fleetwood fan, you probably love it, but
I find the Lincoln one a bit weird. They've gone a bit retro this year, and I just think it looks very much like an 80s kit, and it's odd. I'm not so keen on that. They love it.
Southport are attacking here. We had some news, didn't we? There's quite a bit of news this week in the football.
Yeah.
James got some news for you. I mean, we are going to try and obviously.
We've got a new signing, haven't we?
We got a new signing.
Ethan Robson from who was with Sunderland. So whether they, he seems very well thought of. He's an athletic, exciting midfielder apparently, and
go set off the alarm.
And when sort of saying, well, if he's any good, why Sunderland let him go? Well, the salary cap might be one of the reasons they let him go, because they can only afford to have so many, can't they? And I imagine they probably, looking at their wage bill relative to ours, they've got a lot more. They've got to get their house in order, like, quite severely, haven't they? There, so I can't wait for the next couple of seasons of Sunderland till I die, to be honest. Because
Danny Clark says he's a File fan. Do we hate Filed? No, we don't hate Filed.
No, I actually went to watch. In fact,
Seb is at Filed Academy, so no, I go to Filed all the time. He's at the football academy there.
I went to watch them in the FA Trophy final on the finals day season before last. I was in the Filed end actually with all the Filed fans.
Liam's asking, are we letting people join in? No, not today, Liam. We're not letting people join in, really, to be honest.
Well, we've got too much to cope. We've got a match to watch. We've got lots of comments coming through. We haven't even started going through the news. We've got
comments coming in from YouTube, Facebook.
Trying to get used to this whole new watching a match and multitasking. It's very difficult.
Try to talk to you lot and watch the match at the same time.
Trying to figure out what's going on in the match with no commentary and a shaky.
So obviously you lot are all
weird.
Oh yes, the salary cap. This was something we were going to talk about. Yeah, we think we've already kind of.
Yeah, no,
I think James already mentioned
League Two.
it.
Yeah, it is lower for League Two. I think is it like 2.5 million for League One and 1.5 million for League Two. It's quite a difference.
It's about time.
But no, I think it's going to work really well for us. And if you look, and someone posted on Twitter last night saying it's going to basically come down to good recruitment, good coaching, bringing young players through. So it's exactly everything we've been doing anyway. I think in the sort of short, medium, and long term, it will certainly benefit us if it stays in. But that said, latest news this morning is the PFA are not happy about this salary cap at all, and they're appealing it. They're saying it's not lawful because they want their players to earn as much as possible. And I guess ultimately, if you've got a salary cap, maybe you won't have as many players, and it's gonna there aren't going to be as many professional players possibly as a result of this. So understandably, the PFA aren't happy about it. But ultimately, it's the players that are a big part of the problem.
Of course they are.
That there's too many of them and they're earning too much.
The agents are the problem, really, aren't they? And that's going to stop a lot of that messing around.
It does need addressing, because if football's going to survive, it's not sustainable what's been happening, and that's been evident these last few months. And how more clubs haven't gone under, I have no idea. Especially now they're expected to start playing matches again, and you've got no one coming through the turnstiles and no one buying the pies, no one buying the programs. They don't even want you selling pies and programs, I don't think, because you could transmit the virus from the program, passing the program to somebody else.
Danny Clark says, do a Pleasure Beach vlog. Yeah, we have every intention of doing a Pleasure Beach vlog.
Yeah, we're going to go, aren't we?
We're going to go on there, yeah, probably next week or the week after. We're definitely going on the Pleasure Beach. TSC saying the keeper's good. Salary caps, Stephen Roberts said, should have come in years ago. We all know it's got too greedy. Yeah, totally. And will it make players a bit more loyal to your club? They're not going to like scooting off to a club in the same division if they can't get more wages there than they can get with you. You know what I mean? Because a lot of it, you lose players over money, and sometimes I think they might actually stay with you a bit longer if there's not a better deal somewhere else.
I just don't get the logic of not letting fans in at non-league.
The Vanarama National League don't have a salary cap. That should be looked at.
Well, yeah, I was reading something last night that some National League clubs can end up potentially paying more than league clubs, but I imagine it will filter down. I do imagine it will filter down. It's got to, really, if it's going to work, isn't it? But that's if it's allowed to happen. If the PFA don't get their way. Most
business have a salary cap, so why not football? Yeah, I mean, it's just it's been a long time where they haven't had a salary cap, and it's just gone. I mean, it's more and more ridiculous by year on year on year, the amount of money they're paying to players. And I know they used to say years ago, it's a short career and they've got to make the money while they've got the years.
But they never used to.
But now, when you're talking 50, 100, 250 plus 1,000 a week, it's just ridiculous. Why? It's just. And I always think, if you're on 250,000 a week, why do you need to go on to 300,000? You won't be able to spend 250,000 a week anyway. The whole thing becomes nonsense money.
Maybe do more to support the players to find another career for when their footballing career finishes.
Stephen Roberts is saying he's loving this passing football. Imagine this at a full Bloomfield Road bouncing. I can actually, yeah, I do. Nope. I do like to see him pass it around a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be great, isn't it?
You've got to.
I'm trying not to get too excited because I was excited at the start of last season and look what happened there.
Yeah. We're only playing Southport, so we can't
because Simon Grayson said no, we shouldn't get too excited because we get what we get. Basically, was what he said, wasn't it? So let's try not to get too
Sharky
excited.
says he's saying that Toonami TV is saying the Championship needs to have a look at certain clubs who have never been in the Premier League relating salary caps. For example, Preston North End and Millwall.
Preston are going to be in trouble because they spent a lot gambling to get up into the Premier League, didn't they?
Who's the lad with the blonde hair on the left? Would be asked. Anybody know who that is?
I need opera glasses to watch this.
Player with the blonde hair on the left.
Is it Teddy? He's blonde, isn't he?
Teddy Howe. Who scored the goal?
Grant Ward.
Grant Ward. Oh, Teddy Howe. The confirmed it's Teddy Howe.
Well, there we go.
Blaze Finn said, "Holy Bolton won 7-0 and Delfonso scored." Oh dear.
Who were they playing?
God. Just to confirm everything I've been saying. Bolton won 7-0. Do we know who they were playing? Anyway,
And what do we think about Jay Spearing going to Tranmere?
I think
He's been without a club for a little while. He left a while ago. And I imagine we offered him a sort of a lesser deal, hoping that he wouldn't sign it, because I think we had to offer him something, didn't we? But he seemed pretty quick to
Bamber Bridge.
Bamber Bridge. Well, they're very long.
Somebody say it's McDonald, is it? McDonald is the lad with the blonde hair. Who is the lineup? We had the lineup somewhere, didn't we?
Yeah.
We shall give you the lineup, Lewis, coming up. Bolton beat Bamber Bridge 7-0.
Matt Scrafton says Cameron Antwi has been the star of the show for Blackpool so far. He's beaten the press 2 or 3 times now with a smart bit of footwork or a drop of the shoulder. But yeah, we chased down a 2-0 up at Heath Hayes.
McDonald is left back.
Grant
Says
Ward,
Eve. Yeah. Remy is saying mighty Blackburn. Hello, Remy. Are you a Blackburn Rovers fan? We're actually watching a Black.
Eve Montaigne's here. Hello.
I
keep meaning to contact you, see if you fancy going for a beer, you and your lovely lady wife.
TSC Sarah is saying Bamber Bridge, aren't they like 9th tier? I'm not quite sure where Bamber Bridge are, but I'm sure they weren't the hardest opposition.
The team, just to recap, is trialist in goal, Teddy Howe, Marvin Ekpiteta, Husband, Callum McDonald, Antwi, Matty Virtue, Grant Ward, Hamilton, Joe Nuttall, and Gary Medine.
Ryan says our live stream isn't on his Facebook for some reason. Well, it seems to be on a lot of people's Facebook because we're getting lots of comments in from Facebook. So I don't understand why, Ryan. I have no idea.
I just leave the technology.
I don't know. I've just got a lot of Facebook comments. They're coming up in blue. So I can have a look at Facebook.
I can't believe you didn't check if there was a burglar or not.
I know it's because we had a smart meter fitted yesterday, and I knew you had to turn off the electric, and it always sets the alarm off. And I don't know when it goes off, but it does. I'm always waiting for it.
And we were amazed by how much electricity the kettle uses.
Tsunami says he wonders if there's any other games today other than Blackpool. Yes, the kettle uses quite a lot, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Goes up from 1p an hour to 5p an hour.
No, it's like 35.
Oh, 35p. Yeah,
it tells you we've got that on our little smart meter. It tells you how much energy you use at any one time. Kettle drives it mental.
FIFA with Kieran said he's heard the trialist could be Howard.
Someone a T-ban.
Howard? Which Howard?
See the Howard?
Not Tim Howard. Surely. Oh, Mark Howard. Liam Shevelinsky are here. Hello. How are we? It's been lovely in the past few days.
Yeah,
it's lovely today, actually. We should be sat out in the garden, but we can't watch it in the garden because we're watching it on a big screen here. We're actually watching Blackpool play Southport for those that are just turning in the screen thinking we've gone mental. What are we doing?
We went mental a long time ago, I think.
Tangerine Aid is saying that he's looking forward to. Blimey, these comments go really quick.
I'm looking forward to seeing
Kai, Yates, Anderson and co in the second half, and poor old Yusuf has not been given a look in yet.
No, saw him at when we played at Longridge pre-season last year, but not really seen him since.
It's weird. He looked really good, didn't he? He looked really fast. I watched his video and I thought, oh, this is a good player we've got here. He could just shine in the Football League, but he's, like I say, he's only ever looking, has he?
Ryan Edwards has gone to Dundee United as well this week. So how do you feel about that? Are you going to miss him, or are you not bothered?
Who's gone?
Ryan Edwards gone to Dundee United.
I can't say I really noticed him all that much. He never stood out for me as outstanding.
I remember he was very tall when we went to meet the player night. He walked past me like, oh, you're tall.
He was all right. He was steady.
I am short though.
But I wouldn't say he was like the best defender I've ever seen in my life.
Who plays centre mid next season? I'm hearing that people are still talking about Dewsbury Hall, aren't they? So
yeah, we're still trying to get Dewsbury Hall in, aren't we, on a year's loan? But there's rumours about Charlie Adam, but then there's rumours about Charlie Adam going to Fleetwood. There's also things going on.
Grimsby was the latest I heard.
Oh,
with Ian Holloway.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. So which we can.
Virtue.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I think if you're looking at salary caps, I don't think that. Charlie Adams the way forward. Say hello to Rach. She's just got in from work. She's BFC2. You'll see her much more once we're back. Hello, Rach.
Hello, Rach.
Hope you weren't too hot at work today. I'm getting very hot.
Good start for Grant Ward. Yeah, it is getting hot in here.
I might have to have an ice break at half.
Throw in
Do I
Blackpool.
get a drinks break? Can I take like a minute off for a drinks break? Like
Ryan
that?
Dunbar says he doesn't mind not watching on Facebook as it's on here on YouTube as long as I get to watch. Yeah, I don't know why there is a problem. If anybody's watching on Facebook, just post in. Ryan can't seem to see it. I don't know whether anybody else cannot see our stream because according to this, I've got a big green tick by Facebook to tell me that I am live on Facebook. So I don't know why that would be. I don't know.
It's all very green around there, green and scenic, isn't it? Lots of trees and hills. God, honestly, we were meant to play Southport pre-season last season, I believe, on a Tuesday night, and I was looking forward to it. I was going to go, and because there's so many decent ale pubs in Southport, and then the game got cancelled, or was it? Or did we have another friendly and it got switched to Southport last minute? Something happened with Southport last season. And I didn't end up going. And now obviously we're playing there today and there's all these wonderful pubs. I've just been looking, there's like 3 breweries there, and it's when you're in like St Anne's or even Liverpool, actually, when you're in Liverpool and you're looking around on Untapped for like decent ale pubs, they're like, oh, that one sounds really good, this Grain Micro Pub here, and they're all in Southport. So I've missed out on the. We're talking about maybe we'll go tomorrow and still have our.
David Scott says a drinks break, saying with a pint pot in your hand, but it's not got beer in it.
But this pint isn't going to last me the whole show today. It normally does, but I'm halfway down already. And
What's the score? Lewis is saying 1-0
to the Seasiders.
1-0 to the Seasiders. 1-0 to the Seasiders. 1-0.
I need ice for my drink. Really, that's
1-0 to the Seasiders.
Really what I meant.
Little Matt says, any chance we could do the video tomorrow? I don't think there's a prayer we can do tomorrow because I think we're going out tomorrow
to Southport.
Yeah, we're going.
So we can just still enjoy it. Yeah. See the statue in the sea.
Yeah, we're gonna show you what we could have done.
See what you could have won. Yeah, it's not going to stop us having our adventures.
A counter attack turned into a Blackpool corner. Are you keeping up on this, Jane? Can you tell what's going on?
It's a corner, yeah. I might actually lean this way a little bit to see the corner. Oh, yeah, decent corner that.
Signs are saying 2-0. Yeah. It's not 2-0.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Just wide.
We'll put Remy into timeout if he's posting not so nice comments on. We don't need that, do we? We don't need that.
Oh, Leah's here. Hi, Leah. Facebook seems fine.
Facebook seems fine. So people are watching it on Facebook. That is good to know. I don't know why Ryan Dunbar cannot see it on Facebook. I don't know. Ryan, I have no idea.
Rangers playing this afternoon, Ryan, as well.
Yeah, Ryan.
I know Aberdeen aren't, obviously.
Leon John Butworth says, and we'll put this comment up so we can talk about it. I think Critchley has noticed the negativity in the players who have left, and hopefully we signed good replacements. We still need a few more, though. I think also as well, I think we're all in agreement. Jane was saying last year that there was players at the club that just clearly were not good enough. They were signed. Some were signed by the interim board on these long deals, which they shouldn't have really done because the new manager wasn't in place at the time. It was all very odd the way things were going on, the way the interim board acted on things, and there were just players that were clearly not happy at the club. Not sure whether it was because of Simon Grayson at the time, but
I think Larry was doomed from the start, really, just because he came in and he couldn't bring in his own players, and I don't want to talk about him anymore.
No, we don't talk about Larry.
Fresh start.
He gets Jane traumatized.
It's just hard to get excited when we don't know when we're going back to matches. It's really I'm struggling, to be honest.
Stephen Roberts says he always starts match day in the brew room. He loves the 1887 lager and Mrs. likes an ale too.
Yeah,
well, you like the brew room.
I do. I haven't been actually since. Is it open? Brew room. Oh wow! Little Matt's got 4-0.
Let's have a look. Oh, that's very good. So we've got it's Ramos 4-0 written all over it coming, which is that's absolutely marvelous. Good to you. I mean, I'll do it obviously when I can, but I can't do it tomorrow because we're just we're going to be out and about. We're doing a Southport trip.
Yeah, we are. We went out. We went to Cleveley's last week. Video coming up about that. There's a trail. Sorry, I'm trying to watch the match and talk
Ryan,
at the same time.
Ryan
It's quite
sorted it.
difficult.
Ryan
There's
sorted it
a
off
mythic sculpture trail on Cleveley's front with some really interesting sculptures, and we did that last Sunday. And it was just nice. I like going on adventures. So we've done Witchwood as well, where we've been hunting for the grave of the witch in Witchwood, which is very difficult to find, but we did find it in the end. So I kind of like going off on little adventures.
Stephen Roberts says it's open and all over, staying safe. Rob and Gaynor have it sorted.
Oh, brilliant. Well, yeah, definitely have to pop. I'll start going to the pub once a week now with my friends, so maybe we'll stick the brew room. Thanks for tuning in. Stream ended 8 seconds ago. Is it half time?
Oh, we're on half time, so we can now concentrate on more on you lot.
Yeah, so...
Yes, half time. Tangerine Dan's confirmed it's 1-0 to Blackpool.
1-0, yes.
If you're just tuning in, Blackpool are winning. We've got a few little things to talk about. Jane's been beavering away in the garden, finding goss for us today. So what have we got, Jane?
Well, the Charlton takeover has been rejected by the EFL because of the 3 of the proposed directors have failed the fit and proper persons test. So I think that's the first time that's possibly ever happened. So at least they're being a bit better about vetting people now, which they've got to be, haven't they? With what's happened at Wigan, they've got to be so careful, and Bury. So I don't know what that means for Charlton.
Seriously bad, isn't it?
But it's not. The whole situation's not looking good at all.
No.
Wolves have been fined £500,000 regarding financial fair play. Which I can't get my head around. If a club's rich and they spend too much, then they get fined, but they can afford it, can't they?
Oh.
They're also being punished by only being able to register 23 players instead of 25
that's harsh, isn't it?
If they qualify for the Champions League next season, which they can if they win the Europa League. So for me, it's not proper punishment, is it?
Big Dave is saying Lee, who is the keeper, nobody knows. It's down as a trialist, and nobody actually knows. Somebody's kind of confirmed it's not the brother of Sharkic, so we kind of maybe can confirm that, but we're not too sure because nobody really knows who it is. There's very little coming on. TSS Seaside is saying Kai might be coming on second half.
Oh God, yeah,
Craig Smith is saying that this is one of his favourite shirts that I've got on. It's one of mine as well. It was just so unusual, wasn't it? It was, all those, dark blue, light blue stripes, but this dark blue shirt, I just loved it from the minute. So it's my favourite, absolutely.
There's a bit of an odd situation in the Champions League today because you've got some matches in the last 16. You've got Barcelona versus Napoli and Bayern versus Chelsea, but then you've also got 2 matches at the start of this season's competition as well on the same day, which is bizarre, really. The football just hasn't really stopped, has it? It's very strange. You just wonder whether this is. No,
Ian Drinnan. Hi, Ian. It's just saying, thank you both for the excellent coverage last season. All the best for next season. Thank you very much.
Thanks, yeah,
I'm glad you appreciate it. That's really good. It makes it all worthwhile doing.
We will be back.
How excited are we for next season?
Well, it's hard to get excited when you don't know when it's going to be. You don't know whether we're going to be able to go or not. And hopefully the coverage will improve a little bit from what we're seeing today.
What's that Afro man saying? How can you find a salary cap? Yes, Afro man saying, where can I buy a salary cap to fit an afro?
Well, possibly Sunderland, maybe.
Maybe. Ednam's here. Just said hello. Hi, Ednam. Sorry, I'm late. Just been watching the match at Southport. Half time now, and Blackpool are 1 up.
We are watching it too.
Yes, we're watching it as well. You can, Ednam. You can watch us on Facebook if you want to. If you want to watch us on Facebook.
If you have 2 devices, you can watch us concurrently, or listen to us and watch the match because there's nothing to listen to at the match. So.
Is that 116 people watching on YouTube? Is that what David Skull's saying? That's pretty good. Hello to 116 people. We've actually, I think we've got 128 here with Facebook as well. Who is Blackpool's keeper? Says Big Dave. Big Dave.
Should we make something up?
Big Dave. We don't know.
Should we make something
it's
up?
It's trialists. It's who can we say? Kasper Schmeichel.
It looks like Blackpool are going to change full team for the second half. Crafton. Yes.
Oh, it's exciting news. We're having a completely different second team for the second half. That's all right, then, isn't it? Damien Sheridan up the pool. Absolutely up the pool. Nut, was he playing?
Yeah.
Was he on?
Yeah.
Can't
So
even score
the
again.
FA have announced new discrimination measures that are coming in next season, which will punish clubs for any discriminatory chanting. They could bring in partial stadium closures, which isn't really going to affect us at the moment, is it? And fines. Players and coaches could get up to a 12-match ban for discrimination, and if it's in writing or if there are mitigating circumstances, it will be a minimum of 3 matches. So it sounds like they're really going to be stamping down next season, which I think they have to be honest.
Jamie Cross is just asking, where can you get the team lineups? Where did you get them from, Jamie? You can tell
Twitter.
Jamie. It's on Twitter, Jamie.
Is it Matt Scrafton?
If you go on Matt Scrafton's Twitter feed, the team lineups are on there. Rain is here. Hello, Rain. Rain is in
do we need to go
Australia.
Back in? Do we need to go out and come back in again for this?
I think it's just on a break, is it? I don't know.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, we have to go out and come back in again. Oh, this is hard work. Skip out. Oh yeah, we're back.
Can we sing the referees a love child? You're probably allowed to.
I like it.
We're liking it. We're liking it, Afro. Well, that's really good. That's just tickled Jane.
In other news, Wigan failed their appeal this week, so they will be joining us in League One next season, which is terribly sad because it's a horrible situation. But I'm actually very excited because I love Wigan, so it's one of my favourite places in the whole world. The people are amazing, and the pubs are fantastic.
Someone said the goalkeeper is Stephen Hawking.
Oh, right. Well,
so we'll go with that.
Yeah,
Stephen Hawking in nets. Daniel Tecker says it's a great stream so far. Hello, Daniel.
We're just sort of muddling through.
Daniel is a YouTuber from St Albans.
I'll be reading about Hemel Hempstead today in my book, which I haven't got. I'll go and get it. Can I leave you on your own again?
Yes, you can. Lots of love for the shirt today. Yeah, I love this shirt. Joseph Smith is saying it's a great away day at Wigan. So it looks like it's back on now, the live stream. We're watching people moving around, the water in the pitch. So apparently Matt Scrafton has tweeted, if you've just joined us, that Blackpool are going to change the entire team for the second half. It looks a little bit like the players are coming out onto the pitch. So trying to see here if we can see who's coming out. Can any of you see that? They're so small. It's hard to make that out until they're coming out. Are those different players? Can you see, Jane?
I think they did name a team for the first half and a team for the second half, did they? Or was that Chase Town? I'm getting confused.
Millwall Smithy, by the way, is he comes in our live stream. He's a Millwall fan. He's always coming on the live stream. So if you've not heard of Millwall Smithy, you would if you've been
you've been with us. We've been here every week.
Yeah, been here every week, so you would have got to know Millwall Smithy.
Yeah. Which is just to keep the 3:00 Saturday routine. We've just been doing this between 3 and 4:45 every Saturday.
Oh, someone said it's the first half again.
Is it?
Is it? Is that the first?
Oh yeah, because we're shooting that way, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
Well,
What's going on?
It's still half time.
What's going on?
It's only 15:53, isn't it?
It's a bit Jack, is what we're saying. Really, it's Blackpool FC, and it's a little bit Jack.
Anyway, can we have a bit of a commercial break while we're at half time? I've been having the most amazing food from I don't know if you can see that, but Gulshan on Talbot Road. 406 to 408 Talbot Road, and the most amazing Indian food. If you like it, if you like Indian food, I can't recommend that highly enough. I lived in Walsall for half my life, and there's a lot of great Indian food down there. But that is actually better than anything I've ever had. It's really good. And the reason I went off was to show you what book I'm reading at the moment, because it mentions Hemel Hempstead.
There's not, because it's got to be.
You can't see that at all. Hold it up. Don't lose my page.
You see that? Get it in the light. I can't even see if I can see it there.
It's called 6 Added Minutes. It's by a Sutton United fan about their FA Cup runs.
Craig
famously
Smith
got to the 5th round of the FA Cup a few years ago. He's only a young lad, and it's just a self-published thing. But he writes really well. So I'll be reviewing.
Craig Smith has just commented. Hello, Craig. By the way, says he's watching from New York. Came over in March and watched Critchley. First and only game. I see great potential ahead. Excited. Yeah, we were excited after watching. We went to Fleetwood, and I thought we played really well against Fleetwood, especially first half we did. And obviously the game against Tranmere Rovers, which unfortunately we did lose, but we played really well that second half. And it does bode well.
Watching. that.
Alex Bowden's been a season ticket holder for 10 years now. Okay, consecutive 10 years from Alex Bowden. Unfortunately, we were on the Not a Penny More, so
We missed a bit.
We've missed a bit of that, yeah. But
and then we went back and wished we'd missed a bit more.
And then, of course, COVID-19 took it all away from us, which is sad.
Yeah. What else have we got?
Yes, 1-0.
Fulham won the playoffs in the week as well.
Is that us 1, Blackpool TV 0? Is that what we're saying? We'd have done a better job.
Of course we would.
Tangerine Dan says our number, let's put him up here. Our number 7 shirt has so much history, and I think Hamilton is the perfect player to use it. Oh. Very good.
Eddie Howe's left Bournemouth. He's been there forever, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. Yeah,
man and boy.
It's a strange decision, really. Jamie Dibb saying the stream is back on. Yeah, we can see.
Well, I think we have. Are they watering the pitch? Is this the live bit?
What's going on over there?
I don't know what's going on.
Is that some sort of match going on there?
I don't know what that square is at the top. I finally finished watching the English game this week as well, which has taken me months. Task in progress. Do not disconnect the power source. Is his phone's battery gone?
So the stream quality was sorted, but it seems to have gone wrong. Who's getting relegated from the Premier League in 2020-2021? Well, I'd like to see City, United, and Liverpool relegated from the Premier League. That would be my dream season. It's gone down again. It's due to be coming back. It is rumored. It is rumored that we're trying to get him back on loan.
We seem to have a lot of players up in the.
We didn't get to see.
I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah,
it's a bit jacked.
Scotty Martin saying Fulham will be coming straight back down again, which it seems very hard to stay in the Premier League. Oh, hang on, Daniel Tekker's here. Let's have a look at this. What's he saying? St Albans have signed Mitchell Wise. God, this really does move quick. St Albans have signed Mitchell Wise from local team Kings Langley. He scored 40 goals, then moved to local rivals Hemel Hempstead. He didn't get his chances then. And then he's come back to Kings.
So, what? 140.
Cosvlogs is here. Ben is here. Hi, Ben.
Hi, Ben.
Craig Smith is a big fan of Dewsbury Hall. Yeah, I think we all were a big fan of his, really, but we just didn't really get to see. We'd like to see him for the full season. The full season.
We liked your video, Ben. We watched
a cracker. Oh yeah, I was just saying to Jane this morning that the quality of your video that's really good. The lighting. Your sound was on point, really good. You sounded great. Your camera was obviously on something. I don't know whether you've got something to put your camera on, but you weren't wobbling around.
They are in this.
Just like they are in this terrible live stream from Blackpool FC, which we're not knocking much, but I tell you what, yeah, you know what I mean. I come out so many times out of Blackpool matches and watch Blackpool things and Blackpool interviews with players, and I always think, God, honestly, I'd do it a million times.
Don't ever criticise our footage again after this.
I'd do it a million times.
Because it's not as easy as it looks.
If they had me interviewing the players, you'd have a much better interview if I was interviewing. Oh, yes, he's bought a new tripod. Brilliant. Okay. It makes a big difference.
Oh no.
I did recommend, obviously, in our YouTube face group, to get yourself a tripod or a mini tripod. It just makes a big difference to everything. Makes you look much more professional. It doesn't get people feeling a bit seasick when it's wobbling all over, especially if we're going to have on the live stream.
You'd be better off watching this one.
Second half lineup is out.
We're
going to tell you what it is.
Second half 11 trialists still in goal. Ollie Turton, Nottingham. Jordan Thornley, Feeney, Garrity. Ooh, I'm excited to see him. I've heard great things about him.
Jane will be excited. This Garrity sounds fantastic, isn't it? It's Ben Garrity.
Yeah.
This is a lad we were all excited about. He kind of come from non-league, didn't he?
Shaw, Anderson, Yates, and Kai. Ooh, that's exciting.
Gosh, let's see what the second half's like. Yeah. I know it's only a friendly, but still, yeah, that's really good. Yeah, I'm glad you bought a new. Yeah, we've done that one.
I never got me drink.
What's this? That's how I go. Jane, there's nothing to criticise with your quality video. The game looks like a 4-year-old is filming this.
Yeah, or a dog, as someone said earlier.
Right, here we are. What's this? Let me just get to that. Rev says, what camera are you using? You have a Sony A6 300 with a Sigma 30mm f1.4 for YouTube stuff. Well, I'm jealous of your f1.4, as Jane will probably know. This is actually being filmed on the Sony A6 RX100 V7. This is on at the moment, which, as you know, goes from a 20 to a 200mm. So I can't bring it back to get that wide lens. One day I will get a camera I actually want a 16mm 1.4 for YouTube if I can one day get it. But,
Alex is asking, better away day, Fleetwood or Wigan? Well, Wigan, obvs. Wigan's just magnificent. I can't tell you how much I love Wigan. I always have loved going to Wigan, and I love it. I fall in love with it more and more. I actually thought when I was moving back up north from the Midlands, I actually contemplated moving to Wigan. I love it that much. The people are just hilarious, and the pubs are fantastic, and everything's so cheap.
Chris Lomas is here. Nappa's mum is saying she's overwhelmed at how knowledgeable and brilliant Jane's info is, and she's learning so much. I know it's like sitting next to a Sky Sports presenter. Honestly, she really does up the class a little bit, doesn't she?
I haven't got enough cleavage for a Sky Sports presenter. I don't know what's going on with this.
Garrity is a naughty little player, is he? We'll have to see how good he is. Why we're not?
I don't really understand what's going on.
We're not getting a stream at all. Everybody's watching a stream.
Oh, I've got something now. Which of the following brands do you have a positive opinion of? Well, not this fucking coverage.
Hey, blimey! I tell you, see, this is what I have to put up with. She's like this at football matches. Honestly, you probably heard her swearing about nut. I think the word was forking. Was it?
Yeah, it's 1-0. We're winning.
FORK. Yes, we've got the stream on.
Woo!
But is it still the first start?
No.
Are we kicking? Which way are we kicking?
Oh yeah, we're kicking the same way.
What's it? Oh, we're still kicking that way.
We are still, yeah. So this isn't it, then, is it? This isn't. What's going on?
David Skull says potty mouth.
Yeah,
wash your mouth out, Jane. An F word.
Sorry, I'm supposed to apologise for that answer. Yeah, sorry, apologies if anyone was offended by my language there.
No, it's not.
Honestly,
the channel is not for kids. It's a football show. There's lots of swearing in it. We don't mind as long as it's kind of as long as it's not like ridiculous swearing.
No, that wasn't it.
No, it's who knows what's going on with YouTube. I'll tell you what, Blackpool, you are sometimes a little.
Oh, here we are. No, got it there. 28 watching. We got 136 watching.
Yes, 100.
Oh yeah, right, got it.
28 watching Blackpool live stream, 136 watching us. Goalie Charles TV. Goalie Charles TV.
It's just because it keeps kicking you out, and you have to keep jumping. I don't know what's going on with this.
We've got more watching here than watching the official live stream. That's wonderful. Neil Holden loves swearing. TSS Seasider says it's back underway now.
Definitely not John Motson. No,
definitely not John Motson. Oh.
Don't need cleavage for a Sky Sports presenter. Need info and knowledge for me. That's important. While I was typing that in the language cave, you wouldn't get employed now.
Let's pull that. Yeah, sacked in the morning. Can you imagine that? Lie on the. If you're on Sky Sports and you did that, you'd be doing.
I'm not sure. Sky's. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Jez is saying the season ticket system is shocking. Discuss it at half time. We're actually past half time now, but
yeah,
I've already discussed it. It is a little bit.
Yeah,
we're not really happy about it in the fact that they're saying if you can't get to games, you're not going to get like a refund or anything. They're just going to give you an iFollow stream, which is fine.
Hopefully better than this.
Which is, I don't mind that. But the trouble is when you're buying 4 season tickets, you don't want 4 passes for iFollow, do you? We can all watch it on the same TV. It doesn't
Sizer, you're confused by the way we're kicking. I think you need to go out and come back in again. It took me a few attempts to actually find the correct footage, kicking the right way. Although, hang on.
That TV is loud. Is it loud now?
Is it? Oh, I don't know. I've got it on mute.
I don't think we've got any sound here at all. Oh yeah. Oh God, bye. Wow.
Well, there's no point having that on.
You can turn it down a little bit. You don't have to have it that loud. Samantha Raymond thinks your cleavage is all right.
All right, great.
Sky Sport.
Thank you, Samantha.
Forget Sky Sports. She said, make it OnlyFans. Yeah. Well, we are.
Yeah, Sky's not our world, really, is it? I mean, we don't have Sky. We don't watch Sky. I actually fell out with Sky a few years ago. Not like personally, but yeah, I bought when you can buy movies, and I can very rarely sit down. I mean, I've started learning. Lee's training me into doing it now to actually sit down and watch a movie for 2 hours, but I find it quite difficult to sit down, and I have to be up doing things. So I started watching the movie, and then I think I went away for the weekend, and it was Benjamin Button was the movie, and I came back after the weekend away, went to go and watch the rest of the film, and apparently it disappears after you've 24 hours or 48 hours after you've started watching it.
Yes.
I'm like, well, I paid for this movie. I bought it. And I'm like, oh no. So I wasn't happy. I just sacked them. After that, I got rid of them altogether.
It's noisy.
I switched to Virgin or something.
We did just put the sound on, but it's very noisy. Somebody reckons it's Brett Garrity that's streaming the video on his phone, and he says, TSSC side says they're shouting very loud. So is that that's the people must be around Garrity that's shouting loud, I think.
Well, shall we try?
Let's try it, but
it might upset me a little bit, this sound. But
well, you could just turn it down. Oh yeah, yeah, that's all right.
I'll have a bit of soundage on. Owen ate my parrot in 1961, says Heinz.
Owen ate my parrot in 1961. Wow.
It's free streaming. Stop complaining, man. Well, we just want to be there, don't we? We want to be there. And it's all a bit weird because we only found out that this match was happening last night, so we're a bit sort of out of sorts today because we're prepared to just come and talk to you like we normally do on a Saturday, but we've got this match and we kind of got to do that concurrently, and and we've got on the StreamYard today, which we haven't used on a Saturday before, so it's all sort of a little bit unsettling for us today.
Toonami says it's free streaming. Stop complaining. Oh, here we are. Oh, Mike Garrity. Oh yeah, Mike Garrity. Yeah, they're all Garritys, aren't they?
Oh yeah, we've got three, haven't we?
So we've got Mike Garrity, we've got Ben Garrity that's playing for us, and Brett Garrity, who's we're a team of Garritys. Yeah. Is there any other rumours of any Liverpool youth coming in? Not so far, but I'm sure there will be. Nappa's mum says that Jane's got a beautiful face, her personality and knowledge is all that matters. She's beautiful inside and out. Aren't I lucky? Aren't I lucky?
Oh, bless you. Thank you.
Toonami TV is saying, what's he saying? It's grey in Southport this afternoon by the pictures. I don't think it is. I think it's just a phone they're recording it on.
Yeah, the weather actually doesn't look like it's
Ryan Dunbar says he wholeheartedly agrees with Nappa's mum. Jane is an all-round amazing woman.
Shucks. Thank you.
Tell her every day.
You can come again.
Brett Garrity, Sadler's mate. Yeah, he is. Yeah, we just got Garritys and Garritys and Garritys.
Yeah. Right, little break in play. Just to remind you, if you haven't been here before, we do a quiz, a live stream quiz on a Tuesday night at 8:00, which we've been doing again for a few weeks, haven't we? But it's good. It's funny. It's entertaining. You'll learn something, and you can test your football knowledge. And we enjoy doing it. We have a laugh. The questions run from 8 till 8:30, and then we go through the answers between 8:30 and 9 o'clock. So if you're at a loose end, 8:00 Tuesday night, do pop back and join in the quiz with us. So it's just for fun. But we've got a nice little group of people who we've got a nice little community, haven't we? In these live streams.
We are playing nice passing football, aren't we? It's all very nice, clean. Oh, ball into the box.
Oh.
Tangerine Dassey would do the quiz, but he's banging in goals at training. Yeah, obviously you can't, but you can always watch it on the rerun. It comes
I like your little emoji there. That was pretty cool. Well, it's on the replay as well. They're all on these.
Somebody
YouTube
says
channels.
They've dropped the quality of the stream from 720 to 480. As people are saying, it's free. It is free. I mean, they may have dropped the quality because maybe the internet signal's struggling, or there's some reason why. Because they were obviously having some problem getting it back on, weren't they? So maybe they've dropped the quality for that reason. You can still watch it. It looks a bit dark, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah. It looks like it's cloudy now. So
Toonami seems to think we're about 10 to 15 seconds behind him. I think so. It's weird because we're watching this through Virgin, aren't we, on YouTube? So I would imagine Virgin are a little bit behind the actual.
No, but we are. Do we not? Are we still on a delay here?
Oh yeah, we're delayed to you, aren't we?
We're delayed to you. So it's. I think this.
The 480 is better than the woeful 720p that was on before.
Yeah, I think it is actually a little bit better. They don't look so ready brecky anymore, do they?
No.
Still can't really make out who they are. But...
I don't know what's going on. With
it can take us a while to get to know who these players are as well. I think it took us till about Christmas last year.
Yeah, it was a bit strange, but so
we do know.
We are passing the ball.
And we didn't know any really this time last year, apart from.
Yes, Carl Oyston would have charged 50 quid to watch the live stream. Yeah, he would have done.
Well, I think this is just like this is the teaser, isn't it? It's like I'll get people used to watching it online, and then it'll become a thing, and they'll start charging us for it when the season starts. I guess, won't they? Don't know how that's going to work. Whether it's only going to be season ticket holders, they're going to charge people as well. I don't know how they do. I don't know how this iFollow works. I've never watched it. But I guess we'll find out, won't we? But yeah, it's difficult to sort of make a decision on the season ticket situation because you're sort of buying a product that you're not...
Trying to get this on my phone.
You don't really know what you're getting. And, I get that the club want our support and they want our money. And we want to give it to them, but financially, it's difficult for a lot of people who perhaps are furloughed or are not even able to work. A lot of people have been very badly financially impacted, and going back to football is going to start costing a lot of money when people haven't been out and are used to not going out and not really spending any money. I've started going to the pub once a week, but that's all really. The rest of our money just goes on bills and food, and that's it's not as if we've got anything left over. So to go back to football that costs you, how many £100 a month that costs home and away, it's going to have a big impact when people's income isn't necessarily as it was. People have lost their jobs, and it's a big ask, really. We want to support the club, but not everybody's in a position to be able to do that. It's difficult.
Not everybody wants to pay £260 for something they can get for 50 quid. Because £50, Ryan Dunbar saying for I follow Tangerine Dan saying he loves how much pressure we put on the ball when we lose it. It's like watching Liverpool or Madrid. Ooh. That's what we like to hear, Tangerine Dan.
It's a terrible ball. Oh no. That was an ace ground. It's all sort of like disjointed. I like that. It's got character.
Sizer, hello. Sizer, normally sleeping. It's 3 a.m. there, but was watching live rather than the rerun. Oh, so are you in somewhat like Australia then, Sizer? Would put him up, show his thing. Then we've got Toonami says, what does Toonami TV say? Your stream is fine. The Blackpool stream is 10 to 15 seconds behind me. It doesn't make much of a difference as long as you can watch.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Well, that's it. 10-15 seconds.
Yeah, there's nothing. Nick Muller thinks that Leeds fans will turn up outside grounds.
Yeah,
whether or not. I mean, you are going to have that. People will be turning up, won't they?
But then they've had the Premier League games, haven't they? And I don't know what's been happening there. Have they been turning up or not bothering?
Scotty Martin saying, pass the ball, Shaw. FS. Fork. F-O-R-K. Sake. What's this? Drake.
So don't read that.
Oh, okay. No. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, rapist. Oh, yes. That's not good.
Yeah, this is very much a pre-season friendly, isn't it? It's you don't have the urgency, do you? And it does sound like you can hear a few there. Can't
Man City fans were outside the Etihad last night, says Toonami. Well, yeah, it's a bit. Why would you go outside the Etihad? What's the point of just going outside the grounds?
Just I don't know.
What's the game from that?
I guess it's like people who go and watch their teams in Europe, isn't it? Who go, but they don't get in.
Yeah, they go and watch it in the
pub. They just want to be
part of it. Yeah. Yeah, but
I bet there's Blackpool fans in Southport.
I kind of get that. If you're if you go in international.
But basically,
to go to your home ground.
They can take the match away from us, but they can't necessarily take the day away from us, can they? If there's, there's Blackpool fans drinking in Southport today, which maybe there is. It's just they can still have that part of the day. It's just a bit of structure.
Go on. Took the ball from nice ball. In the box we are.
Oh, good. That was beautiful. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's it. 2-0. That was a great move. Who scored that? Who got that? 2-0. Fabulous. Who's that on? Is that Kai?
Yeah, Kai, I think.
Kai scored it. Very nice. 2-0, everyone. That was great.
Brilliant. That was lovely. Yeah. So the Kai tapped home into an empty net after Jerry Yates' shot was saved.
Oh, was Jerry Yates?
Yeah, he knows where the goal is, doesn't he? We've seen his goals. There's a montage of his goals for Swindon last season, and you could tell he knows where the goal is. That boy, he's a very exciting prospect.
You just know this is going to be a better second half. Everybody's Kai. Everybody's Kai. Daniel Tecker's going out for a bike ride. See you later, Daniel. And Chelsea will be playing Bayern tonight. What's the score? Says Nathan Cuts. 2-0. Yeah, Jerry Yates is on. It was good play, wasn't it? Good interlocking play. It was all good stuff. Really exciting football. That's what we like to see.
No interlocking play tomorrow night. Brick football tomorrow night. FC Brick.
It just looked good on there, doesn't it? On the phone, it looks brilliant.
Well, it does, but it's too small, isn't it?
I don't know. I can watch that. I think that's all right.
Yeah,
look how good the quality is on there. That's fantastic.
Yeah,
it looks a lot better quality on the phone. Actually, it does look sunnier on the phone.
Yeah, I'm so excited about Kai. He was amazing, wasn't he, at the beginning of last season before whatever happened, injury or fell out with Larry or whatever it was. Didn't sort of seem to work out, did it? But yeah, hopefully we'll get to see a lot more of him this season. One Sully
Kai. It's good to see Kai back. It really is. Very, very good.
Seems like we've got a lot of exciting attacking players. Which is brilliant. It's what we want to see, isn't it? Just maybe they need a little bit sorting out at the back. Possibly.
It's 2-0, Nathan. 2-0 to Blackpool.
Another chance here.
We're on the attack again here.
Yeah,
go on. Oh, good save by the keeper. Near post.
But remember, it's only Southport. Don't get too excited. I really haven't got Larry. I can hear Larry on my shoulder. Don't have your hopes too high. Don't get excited. This is really bad. I need counselling to get over Larry, I think. Dear.
What do we make of now, Ranger? Well, we never really saw much of him. I mean, he actually disappeared as well. He just went on he completely disappeared. So we haven't really got much. He was garbage.
Oh, Kev's here from Chasetown. How about from Jane Lee? My uncle lived around the corner from Southport. Nice stadium. Actually met a former Chasetown player in the pub in Blackpool on Tuesday night. So we've actually met a couple. We've had a guy around, one of our plumbers that used to play for Chasetown, and there was a former Chasetown player in the pub. They were up from Cannock or wherever it is they live, and he's coaching a girls' football team now. I didn't catch his name.
Ednam says the new shirts look nice. Totally agree with you. Somebody said that look at the attacking now. It looks
it's way better.
The difference from the first half. Yeah,
I think you expected that. I think when you saw that.
Yeah, you saw the lineup that was coming on.
We know where it's at, don't we?
We do. I mean, we've got some quality on now, haven't we? Yeah, Ranger thinks he's a gangster. Yes, he does. A very strange guy that just suddenly disappeared. Nobody could find him.
Yeah, but Blackpool at the time perhaps wasn't such a great place to be. It's different now, isn't it? It's very different now.
Is it still 1-0? No, it's not, Lewis. It's 2-0. Kai got the second. It kind of rebounded out to him from some great play from Jerry Yates before. Oh, very nice flick on.
Oh, and there's a Starman playing on the right, yes.
Oh, yeah, we've got Starman as well, haven't we? We've got Feeney.
Yeah. Well, has he got a future with us? Who knows? There's rumours that he's being offloaded as well. But how do you feel about that? Because he's exciting. He's great.
It'd be exciting.
Here we go.
4 on the attack here.
Oh God, this looks good.
Oh, this does look very. Go on.
Yeah.
3-0.
Poor keeper.
Oh, who was that? Okay.
That's God. He's big, isn't he?
Who is that?
I'll tell you in a minute. It was it was kind of no, that was Keshi Anderson. He's a big guy, really muscular, isn't he?
God, he's big, isn't he? Yeah.
Scores on his debut, drilling a low shot across the face of goal.
That was a great goal. You could see the four attackers going at him as well, wasn't We haven't seen that, have we?
Not for a while.
Wow,
Yeah.
this is looking better,
We
folks.
ain't missing
3-0
Nathan
to the
Alfonso.
Pool.
This
No, we're not
is-
missing him.
Oh,
Get off to Bolton Fons, you useless. No, that was really good. I mean, that's we've got
Yeah.
4 going at him. It's exciting stuff.
yeah.
This is what we didn't have
Oh,
last
I've got a
season.
bit of a
Bit more swashbuckling, as I like to say. I like.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I'm
this is
starting
nice.
to feel
This is
excited.
nice
now.
passing football. This
I
lovely
think Southport
stuff.
have gone. To be honest, they can't cope with us, can they?
Suddenly, another good ball. Go on down the left.
This is just wave after wave of attack.
Oh, this is
and we really look like we're going to do something with it as well.
Well, if we play like that, this is it. Look, this is what
I'm feeling
this is
up.
what we
This
like to
brilliant.
say. We're passing it around, boys. Passing it around. Oh, no, just off.
Yeah. Oh
Header
gosh,
off.
this is I'm starting to get the love back now.
Kashi Anderson,
Get Larry off my
everyone's
shoulder.
agreed.
No, I'm filling up. This is it's lovely.
Just a big up. What's this about?
Yeah, he's looking good in that number 9 shirt. Yeah, I'm excited.
You look lovely today.
Oh,
Mrs.
thank
Randall.
you.
Yeah, it's got a nice dress on today.
Oh yeah, I've been catching some rays in the garden when we book this morning.
George White. Oh, here we are. There we are.
Oh.
Look, George White is saying the number 10 alehouse would like to take this opportunity to tell you we will be sponsoring Blackpool's number 10 Sully Kai Kai again this season. Keep up the good work. Cheers, George.
Cheers, George.
Cheers.
I am going to come down and see you. Actually, I think. Do we need to book for?
We've been
for
talking
food?
about you, so your ears must have been burning. We're just saying how much we love the number 10 alehouse, and we'll be popping in.
I'm coming in with Karen actually next Tuesday. No, week on Tuesday. So do we need to book for food? Oh, you've got this new open table thing for booking, haven't you? So yeah, I'll have a little look at that. But yeah, I'm sorry I haven't been down yet because have you had the cherry dark on yet? By the way, I saw you were putting that on. I'm just sort of venturing a little bit further and further afield every week.
It's starting to look really good, this football.
It always
now.
looks really busy every time we come past. We drove past last night, didn't we, at tea time? And
Yeah.
it was, all the seats outside were really
Yeah,
full.
it's looking
pub.
good. We're glad you're back open.
Yeah. Best pub in Blackpool, actually, number 10. Keep up the good work, George. I'm glad you survived this, this difficult time. You seem to have done a good job with all the takeaway food and takeaway beers and everything, which is, well done. Appreciate the work you do.
Tangerine Dan saying the number 9 shirt has been gone for so long. So
yeah. What you mean we haven't had a decent number 9 for so long?
has nobody been the number 9 for a while? As the shirt was a shirt.
I don't know what he means.
No, I don't know either. Do they want to sponsor our new podcast as a Loudmouth BFC from Barnet? All right, yeah, it would be quite good, wouldn't it, if we could get maybe the number 10 AL could sponsor us. We're doing a world of good. We'd love to promote local businesses. So if anybody's interested in Blackpool and sponsoring the show,
do you want to tell them a bit more about the weekly podcast?
Yeah, we've got on a Monday night from 8:00, we're going to be having what's called the Football Vloggers podcast, which is us and a number of different football vloggers from around the country. We've got Loudmouth Barnet FC. We've got guys from Nottingham, Forest fans. We've got somebody for a Swansea fan, and we're going to be getting more and more sort of podcasters
Ben
in.
from Fleetwood as well.
Ben from Fleetwood is in as well, yeah. So we're going to be chatting about football, and you'll be able to ask us questions, live on air as we're streaming. And if anybody's interested in, doing football vlogging or whatever, you can pick our brains. It'd be really good. It's going to be a really good show. There is a pilot episode of it on. We've got Toon Army TV as well. Sharky, one of our friends, he's from Newcastle, and he's actually in the stream today as well.
Yeah, he's been one of our supporters coming in to see us on every Saturday. Not every Saturday, but most Saturdays throughout the summer. So it's nice. We've been spending the time sort of creating this little football community here, and we've been meeting football fans from all over the country, from all over the world, from all sorts of different clubs. So it's been nice, really. Instead of just being Blackpool fans, we've been engaging with fans of other clubs because we're all in the same boat and we haven't had any football to watch. So we've been chatting to each other. And now Lee's just started this the Vloggers podcast just to sort of showcase really some of the other vloggers from the other clubs and show you how good they are as well, and just really to demonstrate that other fans are just like us. We might support different clubs, but
corner, is it?
But we're football fans and we're all the same. You know, we all just love football. We've got so much in common. So it's sort of, you know, for a lot of people are just like, you know, you've got to hate the opposition, and it's ridiculous because they're just the same as us.
Cal Feehan, hello Cal, saying Yates is looking so promising. Yes, we're only playing Southport, but last pre-season I wouldn't have expected to see this because we didn't have the team. This is looking really exciting.
We weren't looking too bad at the start of last season, though, were we? Because we had Kai and Fons, and we were looking quite exciting, if you remember, right at the beginning of last season. Really, but losing Kai was a massive blow. Nearly another goal there.
George White is on to Jane. He says,
"Oh,
cheers.
Mr. Cherry Dart, go gutted. I have to ring up ASAP. It's gone mad with this eat-out scheme. Oh, right, okay. So you need to ring up to book. Right, I'll get on it.
Thanks, George. Thank
Cheers,
you.
George.
Thanks for the info. And
yeah, I'll get that booked. I'm glad it's going well for you. It seems to be a raging success. This eat-out to help out scheme.
Tangerine Dan was saying a corner from a goal from a corner. Goal from a quality attack starting from the trialist goalkeeper. Corner from a quality attack.
This lockdown seems to have brought football fans together. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
There's a spider. Where's the spider?
There's a spider? Is there? Hopefully not where we are. The guy crawling down. There's a spider. Yates for Angela. Yeah, I think this Jerry Yates. I mean, a lot of people were very excited about him coming in. So
I don't think we're going to miss any of these players that have gone. To be honest, I mean, you look at Spearing and Fons; they've gone to a lower league, so that's just say a lot, doesn't it? Really, on my shoulder, there's a spider on my shoulder. On my shoulder.
Surely not. Movement off the ball is loads better, giving the ball players options. Yeah, will there be a pre-season game against Liverpool? Who knows?
Oh, there is a spider on my shoulder. On my shoulder.
On your
shoulder?
shoulder?
Or on Lee's shoulder?
Turn to me. No, that's it.
No. It's a little disturbing.
Oh. Well, it's not. We're all right if it's just a little one, but if it's
it's not like memory card is full. Oh dear.
Oh dear, that could be a nightmare sign for whoever's recording this.
Well, shall I just move my hair and see if that helps the situation? There we go. I went to
memory fell. Yeah,
this isn't a spider situation. This was actually worse. I went to there's a cinema at Old City. I won't tell you which.
Memory card.
Oh, sort your memory card out, dude.
Memory card cover is open.
Yeah, I went to an the oldest working cinema in the country, I believe. It's like a real old-fashioned cinema, and I went there the one time, and they got all these sofas where you can sit at the back to watch the movie, and it's great, you know, because sometimes you're at the cinema, you can't really stretch out properly. And I sat right at the back, and it's one of these cinemas where you can, they'll bring food into you, so you can have your food and your drinks at a table in front. Sat right in the back corner, and I was watching, I think it was the Sex and the City 2 movie. And I could hear this rustling behind the sofa, and I'm like, what's that rustling? I'm thinking, I know what it is, but I'm just not registering that it's happening, and I'm going to ignore it. Got to carry on watching the film, and I could hear this rustle behind me. I'm thinking, I know what it is. I know exactly what it is, but I'm just going to concentrate on the movie. And then, like, right on my shoulder, right in my ear, I'm like. And I got a girl sat next to me. I thought, yeah, she's going to be absolutely terrified if I tell her what's happened. So I just had to sit there and just pretend it wasn't happening. And I was, oh God. I mean, there's just, there's rats everywhere in city centres, but to have one in your ear. So a spider on my shoulder after that, I can live with that if there was.
Scotty still wants to know who the bloody keeper is.
Well, it's Bob. Bob the goalkeeper.
We've said it's Stephen Hawking.
No, I don't think he's still alive, is he? I don't think he was known for his
the spider again. What is this about the spider? Can somebody confirm there's a spider?
Well, I don't know what's going on with this spider.
We can't see any spiders, so I don't know if anybody else is. Can anybody else see this spider on the TV? We don't know. It's probably on their TV. Yes, everybody else wants to know who the keeper is, but we don't know. It's there again, says Adam Lewis.
Who cares? Look up front. He's not got anything to do.
Oh, go on. Oh, no, over the bar. But anyway, it's exciting stuff. It's
a pure stadium.
There's a
Got swappers on the shoulders now.
Somebody, some sane person, can you confirm if there is a spider somewhere out? So relying on normal people to tell us we don't know these people and what they're going about a spider, we don't know. Oh, I think it's a fly. I think we've got a fly attracted to the lights.
Yeah,
I don't think it's a spider. Stephen Roberts says the keeper looks tidy. Whoever he is, didn't even know we needed one. Someone is sniffing, says TSSC. So I think someone's winding us up. Yeah.
Yeah, I was checking into it. Oh no, this is an exciting.
No, there's no spider. We're all right. There's no spider. Right, let's have a look. Here we come again. I tell you what, it's pretty much all Blackpool at the moment.
Yeah, this people we're talking to in the pub the other night, they're saying they're bringing in squad numbers into non-league next season, which is I don't know why they're doing that. It's hard enough. I mean, having been a match secretary at a non-league club, it's hard enough keeping track of the subs and everything when it's 1 to 11. But with squad numbers, God, I wouldn't want that job.
Carl Fian is saying the second half team is definitely better than the first team.
Yeah,
yes, we agree with that. And it is 3-0. So those that are just joining the stream, it is 3-0. We're 1-0 up at half time. We changed the entire team. A whole new team came out for the second half. Much stronger lineup, and we look pretty impressive, actually, from what we've seen so far. The second half, Jerry Yates looks like he's going to be something special. Yeah. Kai looks fit.
Anderson's big, really muscular.
Cashy Anderson looks like a monster, to be honest. He's a big bruiser. Looks like he's spent years in the gym pumping iron. Yeah, this is exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is definitely exciting. Nick Moore said there's an Ulster in Blackpool as an antique market in the basement. Yeah,
I've been to
it's not in the basement, it's above the antique show. Above the antiques market.
Anderson got the third, Anderson, Kai, and
Ward.
Got the first
Ward.
one. Yeah,
Grant Ward, Sully Kai.
Free kick, mate. Oh yeah, free kick now. Yeah, this is better quality, isn't it, than the first?
Oh, a lot better. Yeah, it's looking really good. Come on, we want 4. We want 4.
Well, someone said 6-0, didn't they, at the beginning? So.
Yeah, somebody did predict 6.
Oh, he steadied his camera now, hasn't he, as well? He's not wobbling so much.
No, he's not. It's much better. We'll take it all back, Blackpool. You're doing a good job. It's all right for free.
Just look if we're watching.
No, just straight into the wall.
We're the quality's better. We don't care. Quality of the football's better. We don't care about anything else. We're football fans. We're fickle. We just like to have something.
Anderson looks like he's been pumping McDee's.
God, that's Larry again, isn't it? I've got Larry's voice in my head. I do need counselling here.
You do need. What is it you're talking about, Larry? Now?
Because he's saying if didn't he say something about if the football's good, they don't care about anything else? Or was that somebody else?
Oh, we must be behind. We've got a penalty. We've missed that. Sorry. We've got a penalty, Jeff. Sorry.
Was it for that? Was it a handball?
I thought they were making a substitution. Is it a penalty or is it?
Yeah.
Oh, didn't really need a penalty. Here we go.
Who's Larry? I know. I wish I didn't know. Who's taking it? Is that?
Is it Medine?
No, he's gone off.
Oh, 4-0. 4-0. Yates. Oh, he's a big lad then, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
I didn't know he was that big. Yeah, it's quite big.
He's doing
great penalty. Really great penalty. 4-0 to the Pearl.
When we've seen on the Swindon highlights, he can take a penalty, this lad.
He's everything, this lad. I think he's going to be. It's exciting. And he's got a lot of pace. Yeah. Got a lot more pace than
others.
VAR checking to see if fans have shown up or gone by the rules.
Yates is on fire.
Yates is on fire. Your defense is terrified.
Yeah. Well, I just gotta hope they stay fit, haven't you? These players.
Yeah, 4-0. Everybody's happy. 4-0. This is great. This is what we like to see in it. What a difference this are. Flipping heck. I mean, I know it's only Southport, so you can't,
and they'll be getting tired because they're not as fit as us. And they, I don't know if they've got a new team out for the second half. They might have as well.
Well, somebody predicted 6, so I can't remember who it was that predicted 6-0.
Oh, Lee said, Napper's mum says you sound like Chris Kamara then. Yeah, Checkton fans have.
I was deliberately saying like Chris Kamara. It was my Chris Kamara interpretation.
Here we go again. Oh, this is like when we were good before.
Oh,
isn't it?
here we go. Yeah. Is there a penalty? We thought it was making a sub.
We haven't been.
Whoa.
Oof.
Oh yeah, it's all like blowing heck.
That was good. Oh god, this is exciting.
Yeah, I remember the TSC Sanders going 7-0. Craig Smith says, "Remember the Yates in towel? That was on fire." Yes, yes, it was. Yes, it was. Unfortunately, it's now going to be a big hotel. It looks quite nice as well. It's all almost ready. The big hotel at.
Is that the building with the clock on it?
Yeah, it's got a nice clock on it. Yeah. A big clock in Talbot Square.
The pitch looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, the pitch looks really good. Yeah, not bad. I suppose they've not been played on these pitches though, have they? So they'll all be looking good. They've had like more than the summer to get them ready, haven't they? They've been getting them ready since March.
VAR are checking for a possible abandonment of this game as Southport can't cope. Yeah.
Tangerine Dan went for 4-0 before the game, so he's holding on. Can Southport keep it to 4-0?
Yeah, well, we've
not it's a big Premier Inn. Yeah, big Premier Inn it's going to be, yeah. No, I haven't been back on the taxi yet. No, I haven't. There's not been a lot of work, and then we've had to wait to go back on. We've had to wait our turn because there's not enough work on CCABs to let everybody back on. So we are allowed to go back on now. We're thinking of going back on Monday. I'm thinking I might do a couple of days, but I'm not doing much more than that. It's still a worry, really. Still very much a worry. Carl saying we're quite a bit behind. Yeah, YouTube is always behind. It's about 20 seconds behind. So obviously for a live, it's not really very good. I think Facebook will be more up to date if you're watching on Facebook than YouTube, but no. I can't refresh the YouTube. That's not a thing I can do. So unfortunately, we're just a bit behind you, aren't we? From any home game at Bloomfield Road, what's the best final score you can remember? I think 5. I don't
6. We won 6-0 against Carlisle.
That's about it. Really?
A win by 6 is the most I've ever seen. I've seen us concede 7 at Barnet, but never seen us score 7.
I saw us win 6-0 away at Port Vale. And Paul Stewart playing for us. It was amazing. Yeah, 4-0 is a good start to Nami. I agree. Is it going to be an easy hotel at Talbot Square? I thought it was going to be. I actually thought it was going to be I didn't think it was going to be I thought it was going to be a travel lodge. YouTube is better than Facebook for live. Yeah. Yes, I am a taxi driver. Yeah, that's what I am. Well, I am now. I used to own a big gym in Blackpool called Olympia Gym years ago, but yeah. Yeah, Daz is saying you're not getting one of them screens in the taxi. Well, we've thought about it, but then you got to take them out. You've got to pay for it, and then the council say you're not allowed to keep them in. But yeah, we have been thinking about that. Where did you get yours from? Who fitted it, Daz? Just let me know. That'd be interesting to know. Or did you just buy it off the internet, fit it yourself? Was it one of those that goes over like your headrests and stuff? It is a Premier Inn. It is a Premier Inn, says Scotty Martin. He delivered all their plumbing gear. Remember the pet shop next to Yates's? Yes. I remember that very well. And there used to be a little cinema as well. Tangerine Dancer, I'll get a taxi for you to be my taxi driver. Yeah. Well, I've been a taxi driver for quite a while. Tunami's been on the flexi trams. Yeah, the new trams are good. Are those? We're talking Blackpool there, I take it. Oh, got mine fitted at Piper's and CCABs now. It's £20, took 45 minutes. Oh, right, okay. At Piper's garage. That's not bad. That's 20 quid. That's well worth it. I'll have a look into that.
We'll do on tours here.
Dawn.
Hi, Dawn.
Hello, Ben. Dawn on tour. He's another one of our vloggers that's going to be with us on our Monday night, the Footballers Vloggers podcast, which is starting at 8 p.m. every Monday, where we'll be chatting with football vloggers from around the country, getting opinions on other clubs. If anybody's interested in starting a YouTube channel of their own, then it's going to be good. You'll be able to pick all the guys' brains on what it's all about and how easy or difficult it is to do. Toon Army TV is long overdue. Another visit to Blackpool.
Oh, come along.
Oh, yeah, on Rawcliffe Street. Right. Okay. I'll have a look for that, Stephen. Thank you very much. No, there wasn't a subway. Was there a subway there? In the Yates's fire? I don't think there was a subway then, to be honest. Do you do disabled taxis? No, I don't. It's just a car. Sea cabs do disabled taxis. They've got plenty of disabled taxis on, but they're more like the bombers and stuff. The private hires are not disabled carrying. Liam White won't be able to watch us on Monday. He's on holiday. Oh, well, have a great holiday, Liam. That's one. Somebody's saying, how's that a foul? Sharky's looking to do a weekend in Blackpool in October for his birthday. Hasn't been since 2016.
Oh, cool.
He loves it.
Oh, let us know when you're here.
Yes. Oh, there was a subway there, was there? I can't remember, to be honest. It's that long ago. Why do we get the bad refs? Was something happened? I've not seen that.
I think they're all much of a muchness, to be honest. Really, aren't they? You can get, it's like in anything, like with players, I suppose. You get some good ones and you get some bad ones at every level, don't you, really? But they do tend to sort them out. I know from my time at Chasetown, if there was some that were particularly bad and, they do get assessed and relegated if they're not so good.
Who was that referee that missed the handball? You remember that handball on Fons when he knocked the ball from behind him? It was terrible. It was a clear handball, and then he went and gave an handball for. Oh yeah, it was on my video. The ref was Mr. Magoo. That was it. That was the title of the video. Was we got beat, didn't we? And Nangele got penalised for some handball that you couldn't even see, and yet they just knocked the ball out from behind Delfonso. It was terrible. But quite often, I must admit, sometimes I've been at a match and I'm shouting about the referee. I'm saying that was never a foul, referee. Then I've watched the highlights and it clearly was a foul. So I've got such tangerine tinted specs sometimes. So sometimes you do see, the refs.
Yeah, Jess says I think they lost the shape the last 10 minutes. Yeah, it's got a bit dull, hasn't it? Last 10 minutes or so. But we've done enough, haven't we?
Yeah, we. Jess thinks we lost the last. Yeah.
Thoughts on Spearing? Yeah, not really bothered. I don't think he was that. Did he? No. I can't say when, especially when you got the likes of Ronan and Dewsbury Hall, and you look at Spearing next to them. I think who would you rather have? So no, I guess he did a job. He wasn't one of those players that particularly stood out for me. So I think, if we're looking forward, we're looking to cut the bigger salaries.
Well, if you remember, he'd been dropped,
and build the team for the future. Yeah,
he'd been dropped and he couldn't get back in the team, could he? He couldn't really, kept coming on as a bit of a sub and a bit part player, really. So he'd gone from, So
if he wasn't good enough to get into that team, which wasn't very good, then
he's not
going forward. He's not the future, is he?
And somebody also mentioned that his family live in Liverpool and the Tranmere Rovers fans. So. Perfect for him then, isn't it, in that case? Toon Army TV. Sharky is saying that the EFL refs are poor. I was at Newcastle versus Burton. The ref gave a penalty. Matt Rich scored and it got disallowed. Everyone was confused for a good 5 minutes. Then came out and apologised.
It's a difficult job because you can't see everything. I know, there's like a team, with the assistants as well, but they are human beings and there are things that they're going to miss. But there are better referees than others. I used to spend a lot of time with referees in my time at Chasetown, and you could kind of tell from talking to them before the match what what kind of referee they were going to be, whether they've got a bit of a chip on the shoulder or whether they were really professional. Oh, Chase 3-0 at Heath Hayes. Oh, that's exciting.
Wow, that's Ryan Dunbar is saying that Spearing was the
full-time?
first player to come up to him in the dressing room on that day. Well, yeah, I mean, I have nothing against Jay Spearing as a player, as a person. I just don't think
as a
he was good enough now.
As a player in this team going forward.
Yeah, Craig Smith says that Matty Virtue could be captain. He thinks that Neil Critchler's a big fan of him. Well, he's known him, hasn't he? It's very good, actually, because I thought Larry was he wasn't really enjoying Matty Virtue, was he? He was a bit slagging him off, and I think Neil Critchley will bring Matty Virtue on. I think he's a great player. We are playing some great football, folks. It's really good.
Napper's mum, can Jane recommend any players or biography books to read? I'm getting into books. The one I've just read actually is very good, which was called The Boy on the Shed by Paul Ferris. That was very, very good. Really, honestly, I was like sobbing reading that book. It's heartbreaking, but it's a really, really good book. It sort of tells you what the reality is like for a young player at a football club, and the difference a manager can make. He used to play for Newcastle, and he went back there as a physio as well. And he was just saying how, when Kevin Keegan came to the club, both as a player and a manager, how inspirational he was. And then yet when other managers came in that perhaps didn't have such a positive impact. And he's saying if ever there's a toxic atmosphere at a club, he said it's always because of the manager.
Yeah,
which is very interesting.
Susan Adams saying Derek Spencer's a good book out. Do you want to turn that fan towards us and turn it on? Can you do that?
Are you getting too hot?
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, it's really but Long Live King Kev is a book. Is that a book, Toon Army TV, that you're recommending? Long Live. Yeah, we're just putting a fan on here because it really is boiling, and hopefully, yeah, that's great. Actually, that's a big difference. There will be a little bit of a fan noise, but
have you read that book, Sharky? That Paul Ferris book. It's if you haven't, do, because it's
Ryan Dunbar
really...
saying, "Can you recommend a book?" Of course you can. Yes, absolutely, recommend a book. Tangerine Dan said, "Our team has so much pace, much faster than last season." Yeah. Another great player was Tilt. Yeah. So, but he seemed to want away, didn't he, in the end? That was the thing with Tilt. He didn't seem like he wanted to stay, and if he didn't want to stay, got to let him go, haven't you?
I think he was going at one point.
And he made some clown shoes mistakes, didn't he? I mean, he really did make some disastrous mistakes.
Yeah, but I think,
Cosvlog is loving the stream. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Ben. It's the first time we've tried to do this, where we're trying to actually kind of watch the football and talk and read the comments. Yeah. Toon Army has the Kevin Keegan autobiography. The autobiography, that's that. What was it called? King? What did we say it was called? Long Live King Kev.
Yeah, I might give that a read, actually, because he does sound amazing. Oh, full time.
Look up the bot. Look up The Boss on Amazon, a book on Bill Struth.
Right, so I'll do that. I'll do that now.
What's happened here?
It's full time.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we won 4-0, folks. That's wonderful. It's weird how sort of players are kind of not going up to each other too much. Tangerine Dan is saying his prediction was right. Get in.
Well done.
Mr. Dawes asking how many people have we got on Monday. I don't know. I'll confirm the numbers a bit nearer the time. I was talking to Jane about the logistics of it all. If we have like 10 people on, it might be a bit too busy, and a lot of people won't be able to, not everybody can be talking out of 10 people. So we might have to rotate it maybe a little bit and have 6 of us on at one time. I'll see. It's a work in progress, so I don't really know until we actually do it how it's going to go. Napper's mum is seconding Ben's comments.
We don't know who the keeper was.
We don't know, Sky. Who is the keeper? Anybody know? We decided it was.
He can be anyone you want him
Stephen
to be.
Hawking.
Who would you like him to be? What would you like him to be called?
We don't know who the keeper is, unfortunately. Jess 54, well done, guys. Entertaining. Thank you very much.
Thanks. We were
it's nothing without you guys all talking to us and chatting. It was a bit chaotic here. We're just getting used to this new system where we've got Facebook people talking to us, and And YouTube is talking to us. We've got comments coming through, and they're zipping through pretty fast.
But this worked all right, hasn't it? And we'll get better as the weeks go on.
Yeah, it's our first time with a new system. So
but we are here every Saturday at 3:00, whether there's a match or not, unless there's a match we can go to, in which case we will go to the match. And we're back here on Tuesday nights at 8:00 for a live quiz. So if you're free.
The keeper was the Sutton United pie guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. That's good.
Yeah, we've got a quiz on Tuesday night, and obviously Monday night 8:00 is our new show. It is the Football Vloggers podcast.
Mr. George White.
Oh, hang on, George
says something nice. Tuesday, it's been really stressful. The takeaway. Food keep me going. Things improving now. Come on, you Paul, of you two, and the passion you share about your club. You should be the official media for Blackpool FC games and all interviews. Good luck. Well, yeah.
And we're always looking for sponsors for our shows, George. So bear us in mind. Yeah. Bear us in mind. We've got this new show coming on, which is going to be on a Monday night with a lot of different football vloggers. We've got, different ones are going to be coming in, so it's going to be a great show. So that's
we're always happy to support you because you are the best club in Blackpool.
Yeah, 100%. You are. Jane loves your beer, as you know. She's a big real ale fan. Yeah. She missed it.
Haven't found any dark beer yet.
Any nice plans later? We've got something to watch.
We're going shopping because we're down to eating
for food,
just like scraps from the freezer.
Kai and Yates hitting the ground running. That's absolutely true.
Yeah, no, I don't know. What are we watching tonight? We watched the Eurovision movie last week, didn't we? That was very good.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to Southport tomorrow. We'll just watch a bit of, there might be a movie on or something, isn't there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We've been watching the 3%, haven't we, on Netflix?
That's we're watching the 3%.
Good. Going in a bit of a different direction.
We just finished Homecoming, which was
that's really good. Yeah, Homecoming on
second series
on
was
Amazon
awesome.
Prime.
It was so good.
Really good. Really, really interesting. That's really good.
Yeah, take a look at Door on Tour, says Ryan. He's a good friend of ours. Well, you'll meet us all on Monday anyway. If you come on Monday, we're going to be live streaming, so you can chat with us. It'll be a bit more interactive than this, because obviously we were trying to watch. We were trying to chat and watch the football and talk about the football.
But yeah, I'm excited now. I haven't seen that. We played really well their second half. We've got some very exciting new players. Anderson.
This guy into timeout.
Yeah, looks amazing.
About the spider.
I'm just very, very excited about Kai again.
This is good. We can put people into 5 minutes.
Simbin,
yeah. So, oh, sorry, you missed what I said. I said
he didn't really. He just doesn't want to sponsor you.
Well, we have.
But yes, we will continue to support you, George, and you are still the best club in Blackpool. We will continue to say that, and I'll be down.
We're getting bigger. We're twice as big as we were last time I saw you, George. So I tell you,
I haven't actually been in since you've done it up as well.
With a channel to follow, and it's only going to get bigger. We're actually finalists in Football Content Awards this year. I tell you, it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, it is, of course. We've got
get on board when the price is cheap.
We've been nominated for the finals for the Football Content Awards for the best new content creator.
Yeah.
Which hopefully we'll get to go to. It's Tottenham Hotspur's new stadium in November.
It is. It's a big thing. We're
in
with the big guys. We're going to win it, and we're going to bring the trophy back to Blackpool. Definitely.
Yeah,
we're in it to win it. So it's really good. And also, I've got a special offer on now for businesses who want videos doing, because I'm producing commercial videos now as well. So that's another angle.
Yeah.
For any businesses out there actually who want a commercial video doing, we've got a special offer on first 10 businesses that come to us. We're doing it for £200.
That little video to go on your social media and on your website.
Not paying thousands, £200. We'll come down.
He does a great job.
Film you a professional video, lighting, microphones, properly edited by me, and it will be good for all your social media.
Oh, George never said that. All right. Perhaps you didn't hear us then.
Yeah, no, we're just saying we have a new show, George. If you didn't hear it, I'm sure you did, but we've got a new show coming on a Monday, which is called the Football Vloggers Podcast, which is we're going to be bringing in podcasters from all over the country, vloggers, people who blog. They're going to be coming on, and it's going to be big.
Yeah, it's a good show, isn't it? Predictions for this season. I reckon playoffs at least. Exciting times ahead. Great to be a Pool fan. Well, I think we're in a strong position, aren't we? We've been, we've kept the recruitment department going over the summer, which a lot of clubs haven't. So we've been very busy on that side, looking at players, and obviously we've done a lot of early business where a lot of a lot of clubs haven't made any signings yet, and it seems we're in a strong position. I'm excited about the new manager. Seems to, I mean, we've already seen that today. We're playing decent tippy-tappy, exciting, attacking football, which is what we all want, which is, when the fans are allowed to go back, it will bring the crowds back.
Susan Pete says, what was the score?
It was 4-0.
4-0.
Yeah,
Written all over it as a pump.
Yeah, so yeah, looking great.
Matt Johnson says we look sharp second half. Pleased with that for the first game back for nearly 5 months and only a couple of weeks of training. We pressed, look very good, and the squad looks brilliant with confidence. And I think we all have immediately taken to Jerry Yates, and it's great to have Kai back.
Yeah, certainly that second half team looked incredibly exciting. You don't know whether the first half team was
who scored. It was
Grant Ward,
Kai,
Keshi Anderson,
and a penalty from Jerry Yates.
Yeah, so 4 different scorers as well.
Yeah,
which is,
4 names on the score sheet. We were 1-0 up at half time. 4-0 was the final score. Ryan Dunbar says, "Wonder who's next." What's he saying? Wonder who's next. Don't worry, no, Blackpool won't find out till the night.
Yeah,
before.
Maybe
well, that was
Tuesday,
that was a situation this time, wasn't it? So that's it. Thank you very much, everyone. We will see you.
What are your thoughts on Tranmere? I don't know if we stay in chat for a bit, can we?
Oh yeah, we can. Yeah, okay. We'll stay.
Still a lot of people in here.
Yeah, okay. There's still people into chatting. So here we go. We'll put you. Now we're not watching football. Let's see how this goes.
So Sharky's going to catch a few rays in the garden, followed by walking on the quayside later on. Oh, very nice. We'll enjoy that.
Smile at Tranmere going down. We thought it was harsh. Well, we thought it was very harsh, really, weren't we? Because we played Tranmere in the last game of the season that we played here.
Your fans are amazing.
Fans are amazing. You beat us 2-1. You looked like the fans would cheer you on to stay up. I couldn't see you going down.
It was just unfortunate, really, wasn't it, for you? Because your form was just turning, and you might have turned it around. It looked like you were going to turn it around, but you never know what might have happened. It's all what might have been, and I guess you've just got to take it on the chin. And I guess Wigan are a lot harder done by than Tranmere, aren't they? I think there's a lot of things that have just sort of gone a bit wrong at the end of last season. So you just got to take it on the chin and come. And I think you're in a strong position to come up next season.
I think it's great for Tranmere, Spearing going to I think they'll do a good job. I think Tranmere will be back, and I still think I wouldn't mind that Morgan Ferrier of Tranmere. I think he's a great player.
Yeah. Adrian's in the back garden barbecue on, just chilling.
That's very nice. Well,
great.
It is gorgeous tonight. I think we'll have a tea in the back garden tonight. It's beautiful.
We had lunch out there.
And Nappa's mum says that we will love it when we go to the Football Content Awards. And we're going to bring that trophy back to Blackpool. No worries on that score. We'd love to do it. We'd love to do it.
We love it. Yeah.
We don't know because we're up against a woman Southampton podcaster with 26,000. So we don't know. Peter Donnelly is telling Nick that he was released 12 months ago from Ipswich. This is Grant. We're talking about Grant Ward, are we? Grant Ward. Nick is saying he's an Ipswich player.
He was Ipswich. Yeah.
He was. Yeah, he's not anymore.
God, why don't we have that fan on every week? That's great.
Yeah. Can you hear that fan, by the way? Is that coming over quite loud? Because we've got a fan, but it's not on this side of the microphone, so it shouldn't be.
Susan's off to make tea now. See you again soon. Yeah, great. Hopefully, if you're back Tuesday night for the
enjoy your tea, Susan. Ferrier was outstanding against us, non-stop running. Yes, he really was.
Good. He was the one standout player. I think in League One last season against us.
He was brilliant. At Tranmere Rovers, that goal he scored at Tranmere was superb. I mean, he just went round Hennigan like he was just like not there, really, wasn't
he? What's happened to Ben Hennigan? Was he signed for anybody?
I'm surprised, really. He's not signed. We've not heard anything about him, but. Defensively,
I liked him, but he did lose his head a bit at Bristol, didn't he? When he was captain and he got sent.
Yeah, he did. It kind of went to his head a little bit, didn't he? But so you've all watched that game, or hopefully you've all been watching the live stream from Blackpool, which the quality got better in the second half, and the quality of video and the quality of the football got better second half. So what's this?
We're Monday carrying 18 certificate, potty mouth. Well, I don't do Mondays. So,
Afro Man is interested in my video service. Can I bleep out extremities professionally?
Yeah.
Yes, of course we can do something like that. Yeah, we can bleep out all sorts of stuff. Yeah, definitely give me a call if you're interested in a video. Because
it's easier if there's no extremities in the first place.
What happened to Cod's vlogs?
I don't know.
Any nice words for all the Preston fans stuck in lockdown? Yes, that's That's very sad. Preston is unfortunately in lockdown, aren't they? So
Yeah,
I
they
don't
are.
know
Well,
why.
it's spreading, isn't it? Because it's Greater Manchester, it's East Lancashire, it's coming this way, isn't it? By the look of it, which is wouldn't be great if we got locked down, would it? So
Thoughts
I don't
on
know what the figures are here, but
thoughts on Jerry Yates and Kai.
I think
and
the
Keshi. Well, Keshi.
the positive side with Blackpool is, a lot of, we've been out and about a lot, but a lot of our attractions are outdoors, and obviously the beach is outdoors, and the pleasure beach is outdoors, and
yeah,
I mean, the pubs I've been to have been perfectly fine. I can't speak for the town centre, your Weatherspoons and the like. I don't know what's going on there, but the pubs I've been in have been absolutely fine. I felt completely safe, completely normal. There's a few little different things. You can't go to the bar at some, and there's like weird toilet systems in others, but I felt perfectly safe and relaxed in the pubs that I've been to. So I think as long as you're careful and don't go like close to other people.
We always feel safer with a mask on, fully enough, because obviously we're starting to get used to having the mask on now, and you do feel a lot safer when you've got one on. You just feel
and
like
I've learned how to wear a mask and see my feet at the same time.
Oh, that's great. ZS19, thoughts on Jerry and Keshi? I thought
exciting.
I thought Jerry Yates looks a real player, lots of pace. I like that little 1-2 and everything he did that set up Kai's goal. Got on the rebound, took a penalty, great, didn't he? And this Keshi looks like a tank.
Yeah, when I was watching that, like the goals that Jerry Yates scored for Swindon last season, he reminded me of Scott Taylor. Just like he knows where the goal is. He's gonna get goals. He's gonna get goals. That boy, especially if he's supported in a decent team that plays like that. I mean. Ooh.
Yeah, it was Blackpool Lad TV saying we did well second half. Good to see that Yates taking and scoring the penalty on his debut. Yeah, it just shows he's got a bit of confidence about him, doesn't it?
Ben's doing a podcast right now.
Oh, they are. So you can go and give him some stick on there, Nick. Sure, he'd love to have you on his podcast.
Probably blocked.
We're definitely going up this season, says Joseph Smith. You get that feeling, don't you?
That last year, didn't we?
We did think that last year.
I mean, we have got a lot more. I mean, I think everything seems to be right now, doesn't it? With the recruitment, with the manager, with the style of play, with the support. It's just we just need the fans back and a bit of money coming into.
I watched I don't know if any Jane may not have watched it yet, but the return to training video with Neil Critchley, and immediately when you listen to him talking, you kind of like him. If you watch it, you'll think, oh yeah, he's all right, this Neil Critchley.
Yeah.
He's got a little, you can tell why players like him. He seems a really nice, nice manager.
I mean, he seems to care about the players and want to bring them on and want to develop them, which is so important, because I think, I don't want to mention his name again, but last season, you saw players great at the start of the season, and then, come October, it's like, what's happened to him? He was good at the start of the season, and he's just, he just can't pass the ball now. So, if he does what he says on the tin, Critch, then if he can make the players that we have better, who want to be better and want to be here and who we want to keep here, then great. But these new players coming in, they're all saying the right things, aren't they? They're all excited. They want to be part of this. And if we can just keep that momentum going and keep them excited and keep them wanting to play, keeping them hungry, and that would be amazing.
That's a great post from Lenny SNN. Thoughts on the Ben Garrity masterclass? Well, he played, and that's a second half.
I'm getting me Ben and me Brett Garrity's mixed up.
Yeah, Brett's the director, but yeah, Jane has been bursting to see Ben Garrity from the minute he was announced, because she knew some non-league people who were just saying he was unbelievable.
Somebody who went to watch him play, I can't remember where he was at, but he was saying he was a real raw talent, but really I can't remember exactly what it was he said about him, but he sounded very exciting. So
he looked the real deal, didn't he? I mean, he was part of the team that just breezed them away, really. So I'm really, honestly, fingers crossed for this lad, because he's come from non-league, and it's a massive step up from where he was, because he wasn't like in the conference, was he? He was further down. I don't know what level he was at.
Yeah, he was.
So it's a big step, but they say he's a cracking player. So
I think he was step 3. I think.
Well, so it's a big jump up. Nappa's mum said it is great going into extra time with us. Great afternoon, thought it was a fabulous afternoon. Thank you. Well, thank you for staying with us all this time. To be honest,
it's been a bit of a whirlwind, really.
By the way, if anybody's the first time watching us, make sure, I know you may be watching us on Facebook.
Subscribe. subscribe to
if
the
you go to
channel.
YouTube, then please subscribe to our channel. Please. The more we have, the
Yeah,
better.
always, we've been providing content all summer. We have the live stream on a Saturday afternoon, whether there's football or not, unless we're there, which we're not at the moment. Obviously, we do a live quiz 8:00 on a Tuesday night. Which come along to that's an hour between 8 and 9. We may, if there's going to be football on Tuesday nights, we might have to reschedule that for another night of the week. But if you subscribe, you'll find out about.
Well, we can let you know now, because we can actually, like this, I can put it on to be, to say when it's going to be on. I can schedule it for any time I want, so you'll know when things
Monday
are on.
is the podcast with lots of other football
bloggers
from around the country at different levels as well. We've got non-league and league and Premier League. It's all sort of people from all over football.
It's going to be great. I'm so excited about this show. It's going to be a whole new thing.
So we're here Saturday, Monday, Tuesday at the moment.
We're here all the time.
And we do like other bits sort of in between.
I can pop on Facebook and all sorts of things and tell you when things are on as well. I'm honestly, it's brought a whole new dimension to everything I do.
And I've been reading and reviewing a football book or magazine every week on my blog as well, which you can read if you haven't already. It's janestewart.co.uk. You can find revamp my website over the summer, so you'll be able to see all my book and magazine reviews. It's really good. I've been reading some brilliant football books over the summer. It's sort of like the next best thing for me to be in there, because you're reading about the fans' experiences and you're feeling what it's like to be on a coach going to a match, and so that's been really nice. Sort of it's helped me sort of feel connected with football and the emotions that football brings. This book I'm reading at the moment by the young Sutton United fan, is he's just fallen in love with football at a young age, and all the mad things he does to make sure he gets to matches and things, and it's just bringing all those feelings back about why I fell in love with football in the first place. So.
ZS19 is loving the videos. Keep it up. Then we've got Philip O'Neill. Is new to channel. He's a Blackpool fan living in Lincoln.
Oh, Lincoln, lovely Lincoln.
Oh, Jane loves Lincoln. Well, living in Lincolnshire.
Oh, brilliant. Well, if you'll see, if you look on Lee's channel, if you subscribe to Lee Charles TV, there's if you go back to we've done my top away days from League One for last season, which is the footage from all the away days last season, and ranking all the clubs in order, and Lincoln is actually number one in that.
They are the winners. Spoiler alert! She just told you to go and watch it, and she told you you're not supposed to tell anything.
Well,
you'll find out who wins in the top 3 video.
Whereabouts in Lincolnshire are you? Because I love Lincolnshire. I feel really at home. I love Lincolnshire. Lincoln. I love Cleethorpes.
David Scholes is full of it's an all-round promising start. If we carry on progressing, the future is most definitely Tangerine.
Sure. You can't have hope at the start of the season, then you've had it, haven't you? Ewan says, a couple of days ago, saw Nathan Delphonse at Bloomfield Road. Little did I know that he would go to Bolton. Let's hope Neil Critchley gets us up. He will.
Yeah, I must admit. Alfie Bacter is here. Hello, Alfie.
It sounds like we've got this whole long-term structure coming into the club now, and it was just unfortunate with the manager last season that didn't start happening there. But bringing through, and we've been signing so many academy players, haven't we? These young 16-year-olds to start working on bringing them.
It's just going to come through. They've put all the facilities down at the training ground now, so the players can have a shower after they've trained.
Oh, and
which
also
is wonderful. They've got a physio down there.
You've seen Ben, the director guy, Brett, who's been saying about the training ground and how we've identified a preferred site now. So, and we've got architects in place who've designed proper Premier League training facilities. So it does sound like we're doing it. There's a lot to be excited about, and these things are still progressing. It's not like you're building the team and not working on the training facilities. We're actually doing everything concurrently, which is quite how we're managing this financially. But I guess it will pay for itself eventually, won't it? Maybe that's the business model really. And there's a lot of new marketing partnerships, and the business development side seems to be going really well. So
I'm based
Cranwell College.
Liam White is saying, where is it now? Are you talking about the training ground? It's still at the old training ground, but they've just built some new facilities down there. They're only temporary, but they're very big temporary. So they've got proper showers and training things, and a physio room and everything, which down at Squiresgate Lane, they just had like a porter cabin. There was nothing there. The players would just have to drive back after training, and I get showered at the hotel. So it's going to be a lot better.
Edmonton's Lincoln is a wonderful city. I lived there for 2 years when based at RS Scampton back in 1976-77. Yeah, it is. It's wonderful, isn't it? It's my favourite.
Yeah, we'd love to get a video down there, but at the moment it's not finished off, so they're not wanting me to go down. But I have mentioned it to a few people that I would like to video the training facilities and show people what we've got now, because I did a video down at the training ground last season, which you can watch when I went to help the volunteers clean it all up.
Chasetown won 4-0 at Heath.
Oh, 4-0.
So it's 4-0 away wins for both my teams today, which is good.
Right, I think we're going to go. We've got to go and do some shopping and get some food. We've no food left, so we're going shopping. Oh, hang on, let's quickly. What is this? Last few since Simon Sadler's come in, everything has gone so well. Hopefully, fans can be let in. You're a pool fan in North Wales.
Oh, wow.
Okay, yeah. So do you come over to Blackpool and watch often, or not? Yeah, but nice to have you on board. If you've hopefully a new name. Hopefully, if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel before we go. We're going to get off. It's been absolutely wonderful. A great start for Blackpool. It was only Southport, but you can only beat what's in front of you. Second half, we looked absolutely.
Yeah, go and enjoy your evening, guys. And
yeah,
enjoy
have a good evening. It's been a pleasure to to be with you. And I'm going to see if this new ending. Oh no, I haven't got my ending. Have I haven't done my ending yet. No, so I can't. So we're just going to go. I've not put it up yet. I've done it, but I didn't actually put it up. So yeah.
So see you Monday night for the podcast, Tuesday night for the quiz, or next week.
I'm not quite sure you say that. Is it Ivan? Would it be Ivan Hardwick? Sometimes you get over to Blackpool.
Right, so have a lovely.
No is the answer to David. I'm afraid to say, are the staff at Bloomfield Road helpful to our plans?
No.
But we don't need them. We've got all you lot. We're going to be bigger than Blackpool Football Club. That's how it is. We're going to be bigger than them. You watch. Watch the space.
Okay, well, enjoy your evening, guys. And
but we get on. We get on and we do lots of stuff anyway, don't we? And we enjoy doing the bits that we do. But we do need them. We do need Blackpool. Thanks a lot. Thank you, everybody. Have a good weekend and see you on Monday or see you on Tuesday in the quiz. Bye for now.